Yes, guys. Yes, people. Sorry, I just couldn't be bothered for the 5-minute time. I'll be so real. Like that pod went on for way longer than I expected it to be. But we're back. We're live. It was a really fun episode of the pod today as well. Like we went hella off topic, but yeah. We're back live for the Chelsea Leicester preview. Obviously, we're probably going to review the Copenhagen performance as well, or the whole second half of it, because there wasn't really anything else worth talking about. And I feel like we're going to end up cussing Lukaku at some certain point because he started opening his mouth about the Chelsea again. So we're going to get into those quotes later on in the stream as well. Any other news and bits and pieces about Chelsea, we're going to discuss before we send the link out. You guys know how the preview streams grow. But yeah, big up everybody that's in here. Appreciate the patience and all of that. And I'm going to start off with some good news. I'm going to start off with some good news or some good photos. Let's wheel this back up. They're back. They're back and they're fully fit. Let's fucking go, guys. Let's go, guys. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Obviously, big up to Jerseys FC as well. Check them out for all the best Chelsea kits and international kits and all of that. And yeah, Lavia and Fofana fit and ready, hopefully, to get some minutes on Sunday. Now, Maresca's spoken about both of them. I think Lavia isn't going to be ready, or he might have limited minutes on the bench. It will all depend on how he looks over the next few days. Fofana will definitely be a part of the Leicester game, be it on the bench or starting. But it's about getting them ready for next Sunday. It's about getting them ready for the Big Six away clash at Arsenal. So, the first start and the first stop on the route to that is 19th place in the league, Leicester City. Big up to Georgie, the Chester Derby, the N'Golo Derby, the Drinkwater Derby, the Fofana Derby. Have we missed anybody? We said N'Golo, that's all that really matters. The Chilwell Derby. You could have him back if you want. Same with Dewsbury Hall. You can have him back too if you want. But big up Georgie, big up Master Michael, big up Wavy Naj, big up to Known Unknown, my G. Big up to J Money, Musty, who had a conversation with themselves in the chat. Big up to Bob Dash. I was watching highlights from when Chelsea won the league, and oh, trust me, bro, I got the season review from that season and the back-to-back one as well. Real fucking ballers. Man like John Terry, Ricardo Carvalho, Paulo Ferreira, Alexis Smertin, Thiago. Not Del Horno. Not Del Horno. He like that Barca game. Yeesh. Who else? Ian Robin, Damien Duff, Ija Johnson, Didier Drogba, number 15 Drogba. What a team, man. What a fucking team. Bob, it should be in a year or two, but like, I'm not going to pretend I have faith in this ownership because I don't. Yeah, you man keep reeling up the names. Makaleli, Essien. That's why I'm going to the Legends game in a few weeks. I'm going to run a matchday vlog for you guys as well. Liverpool Legends are playing Chelsea Legends at Anfield during the international break. So I'm pulling up. So I'll get a matchday vlog for you, man, ready for that. And it'll just be nice to see some ballers again. I wasn't 10 back then. I was actually like 5 or 6. But I have the season reviews in it. That's what I got. That's what I got by off. Watch those days back with the 0405 review. I've got the whole DVD as well of the 4-2 win against Barcelona. And that's about it. That's about it. The rest is just purely highlights. I won't lie to you lot. My first season was 06-07. But that team before I got into football, real ballers. And I got in at the right fucking time too. 06-07, man like Essien cleaning up for us in multiple positions. Right back, centre back. Obviously played in midfield as well, but because of the injuries, we had to play him further back. Man like Didier Drogba carrying us, won the Golden Boot in his first season. And also the 2 key goals in the Carling Cup against Arsenal. I think I don't know my Chelsea. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Big up Master Michael. Big up to Known Unknown. Big up to Mello. Big up to Musty. Big up to J Money. Big up to Fielder. Big up to Art. Yeah, no. No, that's not the case. That's not the case still. But hey, yo, big up to you, man. Run up the like, sub. Big up to every single one of you, man, that's in here. I hope the chat ain't frozen. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, I felt like the chat wasn't moving for a couple minutes. Yeah, but bro, I gotta deliver the content for you guys, though. I gotta deliver the content for you, man. And hopefully, I want to see if I can get some like accreditation for behind the scenes. I'll see if I can use my Chelsea Fan TV links for something for once. But yeah, big up, man. Big up to Evan. Big up to Forever Chelsea. Big up to Content Carlos. Big up to every single one of you. Run up the likes, subscribe, all of that shit. And it's up to us to build on the positive momentum that we have brought back from Copenhagen. It is 2 wins in a row for us. Andrew, big up my G. I'm going to drop you the link later as well. Big up my guy. But for Chelsea, it's about continuing the positive momentum. Because after this game, things just get a little bit more tricky for us. After this game, it is Arsenal at home. It is Arsenal away. Tottenham at home. Brentford away. Oh, fucking hell. Then we got Ipswich at home. Birthday weekend. Chelsea, you cannot ruin that weekend for me. You literally cannot. It's only Ipswich. I know someone's going to say we lost to Ipswich. We're not playing Disassi at right back with Noni anymore. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Then it's Fulham away. Everton at home. Liverpool at home. Newcastle away. Man United. And fuck it. Everything is fucked from my birthday weekend. Oh, shit. Oh, brother. That is not good. I forgot how bad that run into the end of the season is. We really took the piss over the last couple months. Great. But we have to look at what's in front of us. And what is in front of us is 19th place, Leicester City. Now, I don't need to explain to you lot how bad they've been this season, but I will get into it just so you guys have an understanding. These men have one away win since October. These men have not won at home since the 3rd of December. These guys have one win in the Premier League in 2025 and one win since December of last year. 2 goals they've conceded in every single Premier League game bar 4. 2 goals, a minimum that they have conceded in all of their league games bar 4 matches. And they've conceded 12 goals in their last 4 games. No quality in that back line. A midfield we can obviously dominate. And an attack that should be easy enough to control. I heard Vardy's injured as well. Let me just double check. Is Vardy out of this game? I swear I saw someone in the Back Again pod say that Vardy was out injured. I can't find anything. I don't care if he's injured or not anyway. We should still be winning anyway. I don't give a shit. Their only quality is a Manson and like an odd bit of magic from like your likes of Mavididi, or if he is fit, Jamie Vardy. If he is fit. Man said Rude's made us worse than under Cooper. You know, that says a fucking lot. Because I swear none of you lot like Cooper anyway because he's ex-Forest. So if you're going to say that even Rude makes you want Cooper back. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. So, just like the last game, I cannot express enough to the people. I cannot express enough to all of you, man, how winnable this game is. And how disgraceful it would be to leave this game with anything other than 3 points. And I won't lie, 3 goals. 3 goals. This is one of the games where you need to be focused on rising up the goal difference. We got 4 up against Southampton. I want 4 up again. I'll take a 3-0, but ideally I want 4-0 again. Show me a little bit of ruthlessness. Like, this should be a game for the likes of Cole Palmer to get back to speed. I know people in the chat are talking about being worried about Palmer. Big up, Sean. I get it. This should be a game where you wake up a little bit. Especially with the Southampton performance that you had last week. Because let's call it what it is. Yo, that was the bottom of the table. One of the worst teams in Premier League history. and you miss like 4 good chances. Palmer, that ain't you, bro. That ain't you, bro. I ain't going to start like going over the top with it, but you're in bad form. You're in very bad form. And this is the perfect game for you to get yourself back into speed. Now, I know people say last week was as well, but in the past now, we got to look at what's in front of us. Leicester City is in front of us. Take advantage of this fixture. Please. Like, I know people will even say, like, yeah, he's only scoring against the bottom sides, but at least that could get you a little bit of a warm-up for when we go to the Emirates next week. The only real player that I'm looking at with a little bit of concern is Hermansen. Hermansen is a brilliant goalkeeper. He's the player that we should have pulled up from Leicester. Why we went there and we got Dewsbury Hall, I don't get it. I keep saying by the week, it looks worse and worse. And this brother looks so out of his depth at Chelsea. So out of his depth. I hope he finds another club in the summer. Someone mid-table or something will probably suit him. Like, he's probably that level of a player. But Chelsea, nah, not it. Not it. Shame we didn't go for Hermansen. Maybe we could try going again. We're not going to go in for a goalkeeper anyway. It's going to be Jorgensen versus Petrovic. Fuck it. That's already an upgrade on this season, so whatever. If Petrovic has really improved to the levels that we've heard at Strasbourg, we will see it when he comes back this season. We'll see it when he comes back this season. But in terms of Chelsea, I did say I wanted to see Caicedo arrested, but it's not going to happen. Whatever. Fine. That's just going to strengthen our team anyway, so I ain't going to cry about it. I want to see Neto returning back to the lineup up top. We should expect to see that too. Would like to see Badiashile start as well. I have no faith in Levi Colwill right now. He's someone who might be a good defender in a year or two's time. Right now, don't rate him like that. Don't rate the attitude. Don't rate how lightweight he is. And even aerially is starting to piss me off a little bit. So, his form has just not been great ever since Fofana's gone injured. So, I'd like to see Badiashile get another start. This should, again, be a game where we shouldn't really be tested too much going forward. And, that should mean we focus more on passing. Badiashile's a good passer as well, just like Colwill. Maybe he hasn't got, the long-distance range of a Colwill. And even then, I feel like I'm underestimating him because he is a good passer. It's just there's been a little bit of the bozo gene from last season that we need to try and forget about a little bit. But yeah, I would like to see him start. Maybe get Fofana some minutes off the bench too. And bring Sancho back into the lineup as well on the left-hand side. Sancho left side, have Enzo in the 10 with Palmer and Noni's out in it. So it would probably be... would it be George again? Would it be George? Who do we play on the right against Southampton? I feel like I'm missing. So we played Nkunku left, Sancho right. That might be the case again. Nkunku's quietly not been too bad over the last few games. He wasn't too bad against Southampton. He wasn't too bad off the bench against Copenhagen. And Leicester is about the same level. So if we're going to do Nkunku left again, I'm not that fussed. I'm not really that fussed. He shouldn't be that much of a net negative for us. He seems a bit better. I know the bar is low. It's fucking low, but not too bad. And Sancho wasn't that bad against Southampton. He should have had 2 assists. There was one brilliant chance he made for Palmer, fumbled it. And another brilliant chance he made for Neto, and I think his touch fucked him. So, I think that'll be a good option for us. Still. But yeah, what else is the rest of the chat saying just before I go to Maresca's press quotes? I'm going to drop the link in about 10 minutes because I ain't going to talk about this game for too long. There's not really a point like that. Let's say his game was a true reflection of our form. 2-1 max I can expect. So I wouldn't even really say that, to be honest. It just wasn't a great performance from us. I wouldn't say that true reflection of our form. Our form's not good anyway. So a win wouldn't really show that. But yeah. Palmer Masterclass. Yep, we need that. Executing your... I don't even... Did you miswrite that? I'm not sure. Fielder, I'm going to try get Shameless FC back running within the next week or two. I just not had really the time to like start working on that again. But yeah, I'm going to try get that back to speed within the next week or two. Just in time for the run-in. Lavia ideally off the bench for me. But from the way Maresca's talking, he might not even be ready for that yet. So it might have to be bring him off the bench against... what's their name? Copenhagen. Or start him for 45 and take him off. And then have him ready for the Arsenal game. The number one thing, though, is I want Lavia and Caicedo playing together against Arsenal. Run me that three-man midfield with Enzo. Run me that. And then hopefully Fofana's fit too. Then we got all that aggression back into our squad. So, yeah. Yeah, that would be the ideal way to get Lavia backfiring for us. And just hopefully he stays fit. Hopefully he stays fit. So I think Caicedo should start. Caicedo will start. Caicedo will start. Because if I go to Maresca's quotes, he said, we need to win games. We cannot plan on giving Moy a rest thinking he can play Arsenal. We need to win against Leicester. Now, obviously, you guys know me. I've said I wanted Caicedo to be rested just with the worry that he would get a yellow. But, well, Maresca isn't wrong. You got to look at what's in front of you. What's in front of you is Leicester City, and you want to confirm those 3 points first before you do anything like that. Yeah, Arta, trust, I agree as well. Like, I won't front. My idea was to drop him, but man's saying he wants to just focus on getting these 3 points patterned. I hear it. How many times do we say focus on what's in front of you? I've heard that saying a lot. So, I can't go against it. I get it. It's just you gotta hope and pray that he don't get a yellow. That's just it. Let's just hope he don't get a yellow. So, how about we dead the game off in the first half and then we can just wheel Caicedo off? That would be even better. That would honestly be even better. But yeah. Yeah. Like, let's be real. If we can't dead this Leicester team off that in the first half, then we have to have a really hard look at ourselves. We really do. Really do. Yeah, I know, but we also need to take away the idea that just because he starts is guaranteed. Because I feel like we're also unconsciously getting into that position as well. Where we're saying, oh, if he plays, he's going to get a dumb yellow and that means he's out. He might not. He might not. We're thinking worst case scenario, and I get it. Our form's been garbage, so I don't blame people for having a more worried mindset looking into games. I completely understand that. But win the game. We should be dominating possession anyway, so it's like... Although I will say, Caicedo gets very unlucky with getting booked for shit that he's actually got the ball for. So I don't get it. He'll makes a brilliant tackle, and because it looks a little bit rough, the ref will call a foul. So what? But these referees are shit. So, yeah, man. Arta, you said it even better. Trust me, man. This guy gets booked for absolutely nothing. It's not even a Jackson thing where he does something dumb and gets a yellow. He'll make a good tackle and get a yellow. But here we are. Honestly, not that fussed with the Reece James midfield. His pace is not the same. He adds physicality. Same. And I think he's just learning that position. Like, yesterday, he did struggle with the press at times. There was times where he wasn't really that progressive and he played things a bit too safe for my liking. But I think it again comes to the adaptations at position. I like the idea of it. Because Reece shouldn't be doing the overlapping, not until we can trust his body to stay fit. So ultimately, you want to keep him in more central areas of the pitch. I saw a lot more promising signs from him in midfield against Aston Villa compared to in the game yesterday. So yeah, I don't really have too much against it. Enzo Maresca on Gusto's injury. He's okay and he's better, They told me he can be ready for Sunday's game, so hopefully we can have him for Sunday. Cool. Gives us some more depth. Nice. There was a long-ass quote on Dewsbury Hall. Hey, focus on beating Forest, mate. Focus on beating Forest because we're lurking. We're lurking. Big up, though, man. Big up, my G. Run up the likes as well. We got nearly 350 in here. We haven't even got 100 likes. Come on, man. Stop moving like Havertz. You man are better than this.
That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
Don't be the donkey. Don't be the donkey. I was going to say be a Jackson, but I can't do that anymore. Fuck's sakes. Be a Hazard. Be a Hazard. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Back in the day, I'd say don't be a Havertz, be a Jackson. It's like Jackson's now trying to be a Havertz, so... Hey. Dumbledore, thank you, but... Palmer 2025, fuck's sakes. Not even wrong. That's the worst part, you're not even wrong. Fuck's sakes. Right, a Dewsbury Hall quote. At the beginning, he struggled a little to accept that he was not playing at many games. Now, probably after a while, he has realized that he has to be calm. He has to understand. I'll tell that to his first touch. He's much better now. He played an important game from the start. Copenhagen. Yeah, come on, Dumbledore. Big up, man, every time. He played an important game against Copenhagen from the start. This shows that I really trust Kiernan. I mean... X to doubt, but okay. Kiernan knows that Cole plays there, Enzo plays there, Christo plays there, so we have many players in terms of quality. Why did we buy him? Why did we buy him? Man's just named 3 players that play in his position, and you got João Felix coming back in a few months. Why did we buy him? Fuck me. The summer window looks worse and worse by the week. Eesh. Yeah, Clayton, it is nonsense. This shows I really trust Kiernan while you told me there's 3 players who are above him in the pecking order and there's a 4th coming back. Whatever. I know you're not going to cuss him out. I get it, but like, we ain't believing it. Waste of money. Well, waste of time. But hey, you're going to get a Conference League medal out of it, so I guess it's not a complete waste. Like, you'll have more of a European legacy than Arsenal. So, fair play, mate. Fair play, mate. Maresca on Lavia. The good thing is we have Romeo now. He started training with us already. He can be back. He could be fit, but just not playing from the start. We need to be ready. So he could be on the bench. Lavia could be on the bench. You could see him on the bench with Fofana. Good. Good. That is really good. So there's an opportunity to give him a couple of minutes. There's a good opportunity to give him a few minutes. That's nice. Just... Where is the thing I was looking for? Ah, fuck it. Can't find it. All right. Another one from Enzo Maresca saying, the most important thing, let me say, is that we need our fans on Sunday. 95 minutes, 100 minutes. We need to win the game. That is the most important thing. In this moment, I am focused on us. I love how we reference 95 minutes, 100 minutes. It's like he's basically saying, don't leave early. Don't leave early. We need you till the end because we're also like really, really bad at conceding goals in the last 15 minutes. We're not great at that. We are not great at that. So, yeah, man's just saying, yo, we need you lot to stay in till full time. We need you all to stay until full time. And, well, as long as the team's winning, I wouldn't expect a lot of people to be leaving too. So, yeah. What else has he said? On Leicester players holding up a sign saying, Enzo, I miss you at the Christmas party. That was, I think, the day Steve Cooper got sacked at Leicester. He said, no, I didn't see the sign. I tried to create a relationship with players where at the end I feel very close to them. They probably feel very close to me. This is probably the only reason. I still speak with many of Leicester's players because we have a fantastic season last year, and I'm very close to some of them. Oh, we're going to get linked to a few Leicester players end of the campaign. That's for sure. The position of Moises. If you see his background, last year he had 11 to 12 yellow cards. The year before, the same, because he's a midfielder. You are in the traffic. Sometimes you have to make some fouls. It's normal. Hopefully you can avoid that till the end, knowing that it's probably difficult. Yeah, a bit of a nothing quote, that one. But even then, like, I think Caicedo's been victim to a lot of very unfair yellows. A lot of unfair yellows. So, hey. Was there any other quotes from him? Let me just double check. The Chelsea FC account saying that Lavia stepped up his recovery, but the Leicester game will come too soon for him. But Maresca's saying he could be on the bench. Because he just said just not playing from the start. Weird. At least we know Fofana could even start. Whether he does or not, I don't know. I don't even know whether I want him to start from the off or not. I just want him ready to start against Arsenal. As long as we have that, like, I'm relatively fine. I'm relatively fine. Yeah, what's this Colwell quote? I think with Maresca, the way he thinks about football is light years above everyone else. I'm blessed to play under him and learn as much as possible. Okay, it's just positive PR. Just positive PR. All right, that's calm. That's calm. I said, Lewis, you must. How about you must? How about you win a trophy, bruv? I'm winning a trophy. How about you, bruv? How about you? Hold that. Hold that. Gallagher fans who used to count Caicedo yellow cards. Oh, brother. I will say, though, for a guy who fouled as many times as Gallagher, I'm surprised he didn't collect more yellows. Because I swear, he didn't even get to 10. I don't even think he got to 10 yellows last season. Which I don't get, because he committed like 7 fouls a game. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. KDH has to be the most useless player I've ever watched. I've watched Kai Havertz play for 3 years, but it's close. It's close. But I guess at least Dewsbury Hall came with a lot less expectation. Kai Havertz was meant to be a generational talent, and he was a generational waste of time. But we move. We move. I say, is it a color? Is it an underbelly color thing? Is it a color thing? Hey, maybe. Yo, Sol Campbell fed the streets for generations with that line. I swear down. The Leicester fan in the chat says you aren't confident against his club. Me, I'm confident. Oh, he's talking about Rude. We ain't scored a goal since this. No, I mean, bar the Spurs game, maybe. Yeesh. Chelsea fan, I think Caicedo gets away with 3 of the same tackles before he gets a yellow. Not too sure. Now, Talon, there's no point because it's not happening. He's going to start. Maresca's already said he's going to start. He's not thinking about resting him with Arsenal in mind. He's focusing on what's in front of him. I have to respect that. I got to respect that. Because, like, at the very least, like, you're just doing everything you can to win the game in front of us. It is what it is. It is what it is. Bear with me, though, because just before I send this link out, I want to go through these Lukaku quotes. Because Lukaku has been running his mouth about the Chelsea again. Or apparently. I haven't gone through the full quotes, but that's why I'm just trying to get all of that up now. Is there going to be... I actually haven't heard that there's a protest, which is like... Oh, great. So much for consistency, but... What happened to we're going to do this at every home game? Yes, Lukaku. Do I still have the Lukaku soundtrack? There it is. Lukaku. Yep. R9's been talking again. So, where are the full quotes? So, Mourinho is a winner. Nothing ever happened between me and him. Lukaku spoke about his way of playing. Playing with your back to goal, has always been a fundamental aspect. At Chelsea, they told me clearly, if you don't improve in this, you can't play with me. There is no alternative. I have to thank him because it was what was initially my weak point has become one of my qualities. The right way to get to the goal can always be found. Now we play with 2 strikers, but until recently I was the only central reference, blah, blah, blah. Nothing else about Chelsea except we told him that he has to improve at playing with his back to goal, and the useless fuck didn't even try. Just gained weight as per usual. Oh, here we go. Here's some more quotes. It's about the transfer market experiences. All right, so what did he say? I wasn't alone at Chelsea. Aubameyang and Ziyech were also out of the project. They made us change in the youth locker rooms. It's business. The club tells you it doesn't want you anymore, and often also where you'll end up if you want to leave. However, you can't. Clubs have relationships with the press and make you end up in difficulty. They make you look like a person you're not. One day I'd like to clarify these aspects to the younger players, explaining who works for them and who works against them. So what, you're saying this guy's indirectly trying to say that he wanted to stay at Chelsea and we didn't give him an option on that. Like, what are you talking about? But even then, it's like, who do you trust? Chelsea briefings or Lukaku briefings? It's like liars v liars. It's like, I generally don't care either. Like, fuck this guy. You were meant to be our long-term striker, and now we've been looking for a striker for the best part of 4 seasons. Because you wanted to throw your toys out of the pram immediately. Like, please, find shame. Find shame immediately. On a relationship with Mourinho, nothing. Lukaku's been criticised several times for weight problems. In England, they had the wrong idea. For them, I was lazy, but I never reacted to the attacks. I'm someone who does his job and then goes home. In Italy, the opinion has been reversed. Here I am a worker. Now I am better than when I was at Inter. There I was 101 kilos. Here, 99. So you dropped 2 pounds. Okay, never hated Inter. Never. Haven't heard from Lautaro. Says he wants to end his career at Anderlecht. What a load of waffle and like trying to play victim and everything. Like there is a reason why you man got sent to the fucking youth team. Now I do feel bad for Aubameyang. Don't get it twisted. I feel bad for Aubameyang. Like we needed a number 9 and we didn't use him. Ziyech, I low-key feel bad for as well. We fucked his PSG move, and then his Galatasaray move got fucked the first time because the Saudi move got fucked because he had a degenerative knee issue. So I feel bad for them, not you. Not you. You're taking the piss. You're taking the fucking piss. Because you'll sit here and say, I never reacted to attacks. I never reacted to criticism. I speak very little and I make things happen. What do you mean you speak very little? Because all of this was triggered from you doing what? From you doing this. Unwarranted. Unwarranted. Nobody told you to do this interview. Nobody asked you to do this interview. And after 4 months of being at Chelsea, you wanted to waffle about, tell Lautaro I'm coming back. Tell Lautaro I'm coming back. Waffling about Tuchel's style of play and everything like that. All for Tuchel to literally change his style of play to accommodate you, and you still couldn't perform. Think I forgot about those games in January? Man, like Tottenham at home when we won 2-0. You think I forgot about the amount of chances you missed? You think I forgot about that one? No. No. You joke, man. Keep waffling about Chelsea, but you know what the maddest thing is? Even rival fans are not listening to it. Even rival fans are not hearing this bullshit about, you were treated poorly here like Aubameyang and Ziyech. No, Aubameyang and Ziyech have their own arguments. You don't. You don't. You managed to single-handedly end the argument of the worst Chelsea transfer of all time. Before Lukaku, it was a serious debate. Man would talk about guys like Torres, guys like Morata, guys like Danny Drinkwater, Timo Werner. Later on, it would be Kai Havertz. Lukaku dropped. There's no argument anymore. You're our most expensive player and our most expensive waste of time. And it's as simple as that. History is not going to forget that, because you were at one point the most expensive transfer in English history. All for what? 12 league goals and for you to fuck off. No, it weren't even 12 league goals. It was 8 goals and 13 in all comps. Like, the fact is, you managed to burn your bridges at nearly every club you've gone to, bar Roma and bar Napoli. Even Inter fans don't fuck with you anymore, because you tried to engineer a move on the day of the UCL final. You joke, man. You joke. Fucking generational badge kisser. Word to Flawless. It's all this guy's good at. Just kiss a badge. Fucking whore bag. Biggest whore in football, bruv. You wonder why nobody respects you, man. Not even rivals are trying to back you up. Trust me, even Hassam ain't on it. Big up to Hassam. Brother is a joke. Yeah, tell him, bro. I was always backing Aubameyang. I think I still got the shirt, bruv. I have it ready in case Oba gets brought up on back again. Oba deserved way more opportunities. We would have got Europe in 22-23 with him. But, oh, he had the bonus appearance fee that we didn't want to pay off. Man, fuck off. Fuck off. That should have been a red flag for me in itself, personally. Like, the more I think about it. We're dying for goals. And Clearlake don't want Aubameyang to start because bonus appearance fee in his contract. Dickheads. Taking the piss, bruv. We scored 38 goals in a league season. 38. Meanwhile, Aubameyang sits there and rots on the bench. Fucking joke. I remember I was dying on the Aubameyang hill for bare weeks because people were like, oh, but Havertz does more off the ball than him. Yeah, you know what he also does? Miss chances. You know what he also does? Just stays chronically offside. I'm taking the piss. Yeah, even Datro Fofana could have got minutes, man. Even Datro Fofana. Trust, and you see, this is another reason why I respect Oba. For all the attitude problems people spoke about with Oba before he joined Chelsea, I didn't see none of that. He never got game time. He never said a word. Never said a word. I saw him training that summer away from Chelsea, still wearing Chelsea gear. So, you know what, Fairs? Fair enough, man. I got no hate towards you, man. It's just a shame it didn't work out. And also, you know what pisses me off? We could have had an Oba double against Arsenal if that dickhead Kai Havertz had any ounce of creativity in either of his fucking useless boots. But nah, we lose 1-0 because that idiot has tunnel vision. Fucking joke, man. Kai Havertz is one of the biggest cancers to ever happen to this football club. Fuck his UCL final goal. Ederson won me the Champions League. Ederson's the guy that won me the Champions League. Big up to him, man. Big up to him. Fucking joke. Fucking joke. Oh, yeah, bro. Like, that was one that looked worse of time. But hey, Lewis never spoke about the ownership last season. I did because they stuck by this prick. But here we are. Oh yeah, and then but if I say N'Golo, then we go to the real reasons why we won the UCL and like the defense, the midfield, all of that. I'm trying to do the shameless thing where they're all like, Havertz won me the UCL because he scored an open goal. No, his shit touch was going out for a goal kick. Watch it back. Watch it back. Ederson saves that touch from going out. He settles the ball, so the ball is in a clear position for an open net that even that useless twat couldn't fuck up. Even him. Hey, Mount did his thing. Mount did his thing. I've seen people try to say he overhit the pass. I don't even think he overhit the pass. That pass was weighted fine. Havertz's touch was just hideous. Standard. Just standard Kai. But hey, here we are. Here we are. For me, it's still 22, 23, 24. 22, 23, I writ off time ago and I just saw it as a joke. 23-24 was when the joke was dead. Yes. I want the UCL minus Havertz. Yes. Why do you think I got this specific UCL photo? Why do you think I got this specific one? I don't know if you can see. There you are. Look who Aspie's covering. Look who Aspie's covering, mate. So yeah, I got extra time to be a hater, man. I got extra time. I gotta just try and hang that properly. Stay up. Oh, fuck, I'll deal with it later. Can't be bothered. I'll pattern that later. Who do I hate more, Havertz or... I don't know. You know. They're both pricks. Poch. It's Poch. Sorry, it's Poch. Like, the one thing I will say, right? Havertz didn't cost me a trophy. Poch did. And I know he shushed the offside goal, but I didn't like him anyway, so I didn't care. I just used that to cuss out everyone who was twerking for him while he was shit. Don't care. Like, I never liked Havertz anyway. When he did the whole donkey celebration in the 5-0, I didn't care either. Like, I was glad he celebrated. So, yeah, Poch. Because also, big reason why we lost 5-0. We have never been smoked by Arsenal in my lifetime until that fat prick came and managed my club. So, yeah, him. 100%. Citrus, I got asked a question, brother. I got asked a question. They asked me, who do I hate more? And I actually took the time to think about it. And yes, it's Poch. And you know what? Fair fucking play. You managed to be looked at even worse in my eyes than Havertz. Do you know how much work that takes? And you did it in a year. Fucking hell. Evil individual, man. Disgusting individual. If Lavia back, does that mean we'll never see Caicedo playing at right back again? I don't think so. Like, we tried it before, and we probably had our best performance against Villa with that one, so I'm sure you'd see it again. Yeah. Poch was genuinely, like, actively working against us as the manager. Havertz, it got to a point where I was thinking, Potter, stop starting this dickhead. Just stop, man. Just pissing me off, bruv. Yeah, Lampard was a coward too, man. I wanted Datro Fofana starting away against Manchester United. He didn't bring him on until we were 4-0 down. I was calling him every word under the sun in that away end. C words, F words, everything. I was cussing him out at 4-0. Then obviously, bro went to clap the fans. I'm like, it's Lampard. Fuck it. Big up Super Frank, man. There's only one more game left and we'll forget this interim run ever happened. But yeah, fuck me. Lampard pissed me off. He pissed me off. And you know it's bad when even the match-going fans aren't even giving him any credit. I remember the one game against Brighton, bruv. His first home game back. Man were already calling him the C word in Matthew Harding lower. That was the first game. The first home game, and he was already getting cussed out. But even then, it was already 3 losses in a row. Man lost 6 games in a fucking row, people. Fucking hell, man. Yo, 22-23. Yeah, bro, it was not a real season. It was not a real season. That is some fake bullshit nightmare created by a gooner. That's what that shit is. Traumatizing bullshit. And it's a shame. Some of our best kits on the Nike was that season. Just ruined. Fucking ruined. Yeah, no, I'm glad he went to Arsenal. I hated him because he was shit here. It's a big reason why he finished 12th and the guy had intolerable stands. Want healthy the Champions League. Shut up and stop disrespecting the 10 other players that did more than him. Joke, man. Absolute joke, man. And also, yeah, fuck Lukaku. I could use the same energy, but he won me the Club World Cup. Fuck him too, man. In shit. He said he had the best barbecue. Fuck it. Hey, you know what? He's probably good for that, at least. At least. I don't remember anyone being out of a game with food poisoning, so yeah, not too bad. Yeah. That first stint Lampard. Editage. I have no bad words about that. Like, we weren't good defensively, but championship manager and he got me 4th. Fine. He didn't even win the championship. He lost the playoffs. The second one, oh. Can't name me a worse lineup than Madrid 22-23. Yes, I can. Brentford at home the week after. That was even worse. Like, I will match that. 1 second. Just before I send this link out. Where is it? I'm sure I tweeted this lineup out at one point. No, that's the Madrid lineup. Fuck's sakes. What was that Brentford lineup? Nope. Okay, you know what? Maybe I wanted to keep that as far away from me as possible. I'll Google it. Chelsea 0-2 Brentford. Yeesh. So our lineup was... It's not even there. Oh, no, that's from last season. The other time where we lost 2-0. 2023. Both times were in 2023. Oh, fucking hell. You know what? I don't think they want me to see the lineup. They don't want me to see the lineup. Yeah, you know what? It's probably for my own betterment. I remember it was like Sterling, Kante, Gallagher front three, and the rest was just all garbage. That's it. David, there's never been Enzo hate. First off, there's never been Enzo hate, just criticism. Bar the whole racism scandal, you can hold that one still. But in terms of football, there's never been Enzo hate. But like, he's clearly turned the corner the last 4 months. Clearly, he's been probably the most improved Chelsea player this season. So, yeah, no hate over here. No hate over here. This is the levels that we want to see. He has massively upgraded this season, and it's brilliant to see. So yeah, long may it continue. This is all that we wanted to see from him. He wasn't performing at this level start the season ever since November. Different gravy. Different level. Most improved still Cucurella. I hear it. I'm saying Enzo personally, but I hear Cucurella. I hear it. Best players this season: Enzo, Caicedo, Cucurella. Yeah, those three. That's the top 3, undisputed. Like, if anyone says one of those 3 is the player of the season for Chelsea, I hear it. Anybody else? Not really. It's a Caicedo, Cucurella, Enzo thing. It's one of them 3. They've been the best for us this season. If anything, if we're doing player of the season, it is more Caicedo v Cucurella. Because like Enzo was still iffy start of the season. Caicedo and Cucurella have just been straight on job all season. So I'd say them. Enzo more player of the season than Palmer. No, Palmer should be up there still, because it is only the last 5 games. You do make a fair point. It's only been the last 5 games where we've really seen a dip from Palmer. So, yeah, throw Palmer into that too. I wouldn't have him as player of the season, but I'd have him in the discussion. But cool. Oh, so this was you actually went to go look for it. Oh, thank you. Plus, God bless you. Kepa, Fafana, Silva, Chalobah, Aspi, Enzo, Kova, Chile, Kante, Gallagher, and oh, brother. No attacking threat anywhere. Yeah, disgusting. Worst player besides Sanchez. Oh, fuck. That would have been the easier pick. Colwill? Would it be Colwill? No, I can't lie. It would probably be Gusto or Nkunku for me. The chat's near unanimously on Gusto. Yeah, Gusto. Sanchez, Gusto, and then Nkunku, and then I'd say Colwill. Colwill should be the 4th worst this season. Hell, no. Disassi, and then Colwill. Can't forget the Sassy. Fuck. In fact, Nkunku drops to 4th worst, and Disassi goes up to 3rd. So yeah, I think that'll be it. So Sanchez, what was the order that I had? Sanchez, Gusto, Disassi, Nkunku, and then Colwill. Yeah, that's it. Badiashile barely played. And even then, Disassi was always worse. Oh, nah. EPL 12, I'll be sorry. That Ipswich game takes away all the excuses. Nah. Sorry. Man, gotta hold that. KDH? KDH is just, ugh. Could you have him above Nkunku? I don't even know if you have him around above or below Nkunku. I don't know. I'm locking in my top 5. Here's me saying I was going to send the link out 20 minutes ago. Let me drop this now. Right, big up every single one of you that's locked in here anyway. Smash the like, subscribe, all of that shit. We'll see what everybody is saying. Ant, I saw Ant in the chat as well. Big up to you, bro, as well. If you want the link, let me know. I'll drop that. Be good to get your perspective on just how bad everything's been at Leicester. But yeah, big up to all you, man. Smash the like, subscribe, all of that shit. Big up all you, man. Let's get this link out. I said the light-skinned Mustafi. That's crazy. KDH was just never Chelsea lover. Yeah, I hear that. We just learned it the hard way. And also, all you, man, send some blessings out to Benga. He's going through a bad time right now still. Man's in hospital. I don't know what the situation is, but just send some prayers out to him. And hopefully, he beats whatever he has. Big up to him, bro. Yeah, Sean, I saw someone bring it up in the back again pod. I forgot who it was. But thank you for at least letting me know. Calm. Nearly done. Andrew, I still gotta send you a link as well. Just give me a sec. I need to follow your account first. Nearly done, guys. Just keep running up the likes and I'll get to everybody's comments in a little sec. Big up to all you, man, though. And no worries, man. No worries. What was the guy's name? All right, cool. One sec, guys. Nearly done. Come. Perfect. Yeah, prayers up for Benga, man. Big up, Nathan, bro.
Yeah, big up.
What are you saying, man? 24 hours removed from that shit show yesterday, but at least we won.
Yeah, that's pretty much my mindset. Like, football's like that, in it, to be honest. Like, you get games where sometimes your opponent just drags you into an ugly ass match, and then you just have to win it 1-0 or 2-1, and just take it and move, take it for what it is, and hope that doesn't carry on into the next game. Which
David, send me your at and I'll send you the link too. Sorry, go on, Nathan.
Like especially according to like going into this Leicester game as well, because Leicester are not a good side under this Ruud van Nistelrooy. But if we play like that,
I didn't think they were worse though. They're all saying they're like levels worse under Ruud than they were under Steve Cooper, which I mean says a fucking lot. I mean, they offered nothing against us when we played them away.
I mean, I said to Georgie, I was like, I didn't think it was that bad, but yeah, apparently it is. Like, they really are worse than under Steve Cooper, which I didn't think that was possible.
That used to be really well run too.
Yeah, I think
ever since they were great at selling players. They used that money to get a new training ground. Should have helped the academy and everything. I don't know what the fuck happened to them over there.
That's a small reason for us not to lose. What I'm hearing,
yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. I expect the same result as Southampton.
Like Daniel said, yeah, I think it was what happened with the father, the actual owner of Leicester, when he passed away in that tragedy. So the son took over, and I don't think he understands how to run a football club like that. So I think that's kind of why they've fallen off from behind the scenes wise. On the pitch, it's a whole nother story.
But even then, they must have some shit directors then.
Yeah, probably. Like they got some bad people at board level, but as Daniel said, we've got no excuse to not beat this Leicester team. Like, I know we're bad and at times and disjointed in attack, but we've definitely got the quality and we've got much better players. So we just need to not play what we did against Copenhagen. That's the problem.
It might be a similar sort of like setup you see from Leicester, because I don't expect them to like do anything except sit back and do the counter thing. Yeah. I don't expect anything else.
I mean, if they get set pieces as well, we're kind of like, we're obviously vulnerable when it comes to defending set pieces for some reason, but we need to watch out for that.
Yeah, but I don't even know if they have anything like going forward for us. Like Ants just said they've got 2 goals since the 6th of December.
I mean, then Chelsea come along and help these teams like
3
that.
3 months and 2 goals.
Even a draw in this situation is like extremely damning. This is where the football universe, in terms of the Premier League, gives you chances to make it up, right? When you say people say, "Oh no, we're still in it," these are the times you have to pick up these points, because it's going to get rough. We've seen the last 5 games of the season for us. We've seen the next maybe 4 games after this.
Forget everything from this game. This is our last like good grace from the Premier League.
That's what I'm thinking. This is it. Like, so win this, solidify yourself in the top 4. And then we'll see what happens. But if you don't win this game, I already don't think we're making top 4. I think we can get top 5, right?
Top 5, yeah.
But even top 5 gets wonky if you don't win this. This game is super important to win. Win this game, and then try to fight.
Do we win this? We could be 3rd.
Yeah, you have to win this game, and then when you face those teams at the end of the season, maybe you can get away with draws, right? Just to keep you up there. But yeah, we have to this is our last easy dub, man. We have to take it.
And that's the thing, like, it's not so much I think Leicester's going to necessarily outplay us or whatever. It's more like I'm worried about us and how we defend and give them chances in the game that could stuff us up and jeopardize the result. That's really where my mind's
I mean, our defending is always going to give teams a chance to feel like they can come back into it, right? Especially if it's like a 1-0 game, or a 2-0 game. It's like you still think, oh, we can come back, because somebody is going to mess up and just give us a random error leading to a goal. Like, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the Copenhagen game was an example of that. They had chances they could have scored.
Of course, because they just know, we're trash. Chelsea's better than us, but they're gonna fuck up. They always fuck up something. If I was a coach, that's what I'm telling my team. Like, I know these guys are better than you, but just keep trying, because they're going to fuck up, and they'll give you a chance to get a goal or to get something out of this game. And that's the only worry. But even with that, Leicester is shit, man. Like, this is a terrible team, bro. Like,
it is.
Team.
Like, they don't even really have, like, the aerial threats that even Southampton had, like, what's that name? That Onuachu guy.
Yeah,
because he was giving Colwell, like, a few problems in the air first half. I don't even think they're going to have that for us.
To be honest, Colwell's his own threat in the air, to be honest, when the way he jumps.
You're not fucking wrong. You'll probably mistime it and just let Vardy through. Who are you kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is an opportunity, I think, even for Maresca to maybe solidify his prowess as a manager. Because you have a run that you can go on now. You win, 8 of this last games or something like that. There's no way the fan base doesn't reinvigorate that kind of belief in you. If you stumble,
you have 2 London derbies against Arsenal and Spurs coming up after this.
Yeah, just this is where you have to win the game for us, not the players or whoever else. And if you're able to do that, I think people can still leave this season feeling like, okay, I mean, everything is not all doom and gloom. We at least have a genius level manager right now. I haven't seen that. There's no particular game that I've looked at and said, wow, this guy's a genius. Like, oh, this guy's different, right? I haven't seen that yet. That's what I think I'm looking for the rest of the season, because I know we're not, at least I feel like we're not going to make top 4. So I just need to see certain things from the manager and certain guys to make me feel like, damn, this isn't all fucked. We can get something next year, or I can be excited about this or that. But yeah, we'll see, man. There's a lot of opportunity to not be asked, but let's see if they take it.
Yeah.
Harvey says, "Why is this game massive? Because of the title. Because if we win, we could be 3rd.
Yeah,
that's it. Win and we could be 3rd place in the league. That's why it's massive for us. And if we don't win, we probably drop out the top 4. But depending on results around us. Because there's another opportunity for a lot of teams around us to drop points. Villa travel away to Brentford. Brentford are very tough to be at home, and Villa notoriously don't like games after UCL nights.
Mm-hmm.
Brighton are playing Fulham. Both of them are only a few points behind us. Bournemouth travel to Tottenham. No, we're not getting anything from that. Newcastle go away to West Ham. They're actually in better form than them over the last 5 games. And it's Forest v City.
Exactly. As I keep saying,
this
it's
is
in our hands.
For at least Forest or City. Like if we lose and we let them get away with it, then it's like, fuck. How do we make up that? Like, how do we get? Because if City lose and we win this game, we open up a little bit of a gap, right? At least we give ourselves a little cushion, maybe a couple points. I think it's a couple points, right? It'll like 2 points.
Yeah. We are.
Or 1 point. Would we be 1 point over?
1 point behind City, 2 points behind Forest.
Okay, yeah. So
better goal difference than Forest and level with City.
If one of them lose, it helps. If both of them draw, it still helps, because at least we'll be tied on points, right? With all 3, we'll all be tied on points, and then we can go. I don't know. This is crucial. Like, I know it sucks that we're going into this game and now we're looking at this should be the game, but it is what it is, man.
But it's in our control, and that's the main thing, right? That's what we've always wanted, is us to be in control of our own destiny and just win these games, get 3rd, whatever, top 4. Like, we've had so many opportunities and luck go our way in the last couple of weeks with the results and all that other results, the other teams. So no excuse, really. Just focus on us, get them wins.
Just win, just win, and we can do it. We can reassess. At least we can reassess in the summertime and know, like, listen, this manager did his best. He showed us some tactical genius, and he got us 4th. Yep. So now it's up to you fuckers to actually give him players that can elevate this team to a Champions League, Champions League playing, Premier League playing, winning type of team. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that. Then it'll be on them to actually do that. I don't want to go through the summer and feel like I have to get another manager and even more players. That sucks.
Same, because I just don't trust these sporting directors to get a manager levels clear. I just don't.
Yeah, I want Maresca to be the one. I'll be honest. I want, like, it's more hope than it is analyzing him and saying, like, he's special. Because, bro, I'm just tired, man. I hope he's the one. Hopefully. Yeah.
And Harvey as well. Let's not act like it's cut and dry that we're just going to lose to Arsenal anyway. Like, they got no attack either. The only annoying part is they can rotate everybody, but, like, they're mentally checked out of the league. These managers focusing more on the Champions League, if anything. So, like, I wouldn't write that fixture off. Now, I'm not going to say we're walking in there and I'm guaranteeing a victory, but look, like, let's not go into that game 100% negative.
Now you're spitting. You shouldn't write any fixture off at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like we should be able. We have enough in us to get top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we should. And if we don't, even if we get top 5, right, and then we end up, making the Champions League due to this coefficient or that coefficient, big up. But that's not gonna fill me with confidence moving to the next season, right? It's like if you scam your way into the top 4, I'm not gonna be confident of the team that's currently built to go into the next season and then make the next step. Because you make top 4, the next step is to like challenge, right? No, if you scam top 4, the next step for you is to be able to solidify yourself in top 4 because you're not actually good enough to be there. You just made it.
Yeah.
So now go buy players, go work harder to rebuild this team, and then we'll see. Or go get what's his name, Berta or Campos. I think Campos is leading.
Yeah.
Yeah, go get one of those guys to lead your line. Fire these 2 clowns. You don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, that's the problem, innit? You have to get rid of them first, and then sell the project to the new sporting director and say you're solely in charge of running this, like the transfer policy and all that.
I promise you, if you told a sporting director, like if you told, to me, it's like the Emanalo thing, right? If you say, yo, I need you to get me at least 8 to 9 really good young players. I want to build a young team, but I also want to win everything else. But you have some flexibility to get certain type of players. Also, keep the wage bill under 350 million for the year, whatever the fuck our wage bill is currently, right? Keep it under that. There are sporting directors that will do all that and meet those metrics and still win, because they will know when to. If a scout comes to them and says, "Yo, can we sign this young player? It's going to be 25 million, and you know what? I'll save that money and I'm gonna get this player." And they might be upset with it, but once we win, they'll be fine, right? Yeah. That's what you need in there. Someone with confidence to say, "Nah, fuck that. I'm not signing this Mogul kid. I know he's super talented. What we're gonna do instead is add this money to this and buy a world-class keeper." Yes, they're not gonna be happy with me for not signing this kid, but once they see this keeper, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to say no to a top player. Like, if you get a Rodrigo in, no one's going to say, "Oh, why didn't you sign Garnacho? Why didn't you sign?" Who gives a fuck? No one's going to tell you that.
Sure. Yeah. And that's the thing, innit? Like, the whole idea of getting, like, a better manager that's levels above Maresca and all that, like, who honestly thinks, like, an elite manager is going to come into the club, see the bunch, like, the amount of youthful players we got, inexperienced players, and go, yeah, I want experienced players mixed with this, and the ownership's like, no, we're not going to do that. Like, that's just a recipe for disaster. It's just not going to work out. It's going to be hella clashes, and they'll just end up quitting. So it's a problem. That's why they need to sort out board level first before we start to give like your Ancelottis and all these men coming in that are like actual elite managers. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I keep seeing that on the timeline and all that. I'm like, these people, man.
Even someone like Alonso, right? Like, if I'll be honest with you, I don't mind the young, inexperienced manager. I've always said this. That's not my problem. But if you're gonna have a young, inexperienced guy, your team has to be like, all he has to do is figure out how to tactics, right? He shouldn't have him to. That's his only job when he comes in, because we've seen super young managers go into teams and win. It's not about him being young and inexperienced, but you can have a young and inexperienced manager, and then there are about 14 players he has to grow and be inexperienced with and teach how to do this and figure this out. And is he good enough? And do I have to? Like, that's too much. It's not gonna work.
It is.
It's one or the other.
And that's where we're at right now, to be fair. Yeah. You know, clear out a bunch of players that are just not good enough. And the ones that obviously were, for whatever reason, their wages are too high, whatever, get them out as well. And let's just focus on the core squad. You know, we actually do have most of them on loan, actually. And that solves half up like a few of our problems. So
no, facts. That's where, like, they've looked. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not doom and gloom. The problem I have, where my heart just can't take it, is that it's not doom and gloom. They get so many chances to fix things, right? Like this summer, they're probably going to get another 300 million from this Club World Cup shit. They're probably going to get that much money. So they're getting chances to, like, there's another chance. You can buy some good players now. You can change course. And my fear is they're going to say, I know we can, but fuck that. We're not doing that. So we're going to sign.
They'll be like, our thing's working because we got 4.
Yeah, like, I mean, we do have 400 million now. We could spend it on, but fuck that. We're not going to do that. That's my fear.
Build on the team.
I'm with Daniel on that as well.
But like that, if they don't do it, it'll be like it's the second season in a row where you fail to do that. Like you're taking the fucking piss.
Yeah.
Just dead. Big up Wolfie though, my guy. Great to have you on the channel as well. I hope everything's good, man.
Thank you for having me, bro. Appreciate you having me, man. How are you feeling for? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good, bro. We can hear you all good.
How are you feeling for this Leicester game?
Honestly, like I'm expecting a convincing victory, or I'm going to be fucking pissed off. Like, I want the goal difference rose up. I want a similar result to the Southampton game, 4-0.
Yeah,
It's got to be a 4-0 and a convincing win for us.
You did a watch along for that Southampton game, didn't you?
Yeah. I left you like at the protest for that.
Yeah, how do you feel we played? Because I was at the game. I don't think we played well at all. It's only because Southampton are so bad that we won 4-0. But when I was actually
first 30, I thought we were a little bit off it.
Yeah.
But like, as soon as we got the first goal, I think the game was a lot better for us.
Yeah. Because one of my main concerns is that where I've been watching Chelsea throughout the season is that obviously in the beginning of the season we were playing well. And I thought a lot of that was down to the balance that we had in midfield with like Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo. I feel like when all those three guys play midfield at the same time, we played pretty well. And then obviously he's been out for, I don't know when he's back. When was the last time he played? December. He's been out since December.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, like the end of December. So I feel like at that point it's kind of falling apart. And I feel like that's kind of been the major flaw for the team, where obviously I know attacking wise we haven't really been great as such, but I feel like the main problem of our team is mainly just that midfield. If we could have got next season when we get Andre Santos back in the squad, I feel like
big up, Joey.
I feel like the outlook for our team is going to be a lot better, because that's the main problem that I see with our team. It's just mainly that balance in midfield, because you play Caicedo and Enzo, they just get killed through midfield because Enzo is always too high up the field, and then you've just got Caicedo sitting himself. So
Enzo, I mean, at least at this point, right? I think you might agree. A lot of people might or should definitely agree at this point. When Enzo is playing for this Chelsea team, he's better playing forward. He's better as an attacking eight, right?
Agreed.
And this is something fans didn't want to accept for a long time. He's better than attacking, because obviously you can see it now. Like when we were saying it back then, like guys, he doesn't have to be a regista. He can learn to score goals. He can learn to get assists. He can learn to do that because his physically, he's just not there to play DM in the Premier League. Maybe somewhere else. Like if he was in Spain, maybe in Italy, maybe. But in the Premier League,
he just doesn't have the physicality to do it.
He don't got it, which means he has to learn the other parts of the game, which is what we're saying now. No one has ever said Enzo is shit. But when we try to say, yo, guys, maybe he should play further forward, learn how to be an attacking eight and lead. No, guys, we're not using him the way he should be used. You're seeing it now. His best season at Chelsea is right now where he's playing further forward. And that's because he learned from it last year. And he's gonna go going to keep getting better. But I agree with the guy who just spoke about the midfield. Santos is super important coming in. Like that changes that, because you having Santos and Caicedo being your two Roman. I mean, they're not strictly DMs because they offer a lot going forward, but having that level of physical, like we saw with Lavia a little bit when Lavia was playing on a consistent basis, and it's no coincidence that him being gone for this long coincides to us being back to the team that we were last year. Up and down, we can attack with just shit on the back. You know what I mean? Like we're back to kind of that team. So that's where it's like you've learned this year. You need a player of that profile. You know Lavia is not fit. Do not go into next year thinking, yeah, we have Lavia, it's fine. Just don't do that. You've learned this year. You know what you need. A player like him in your midfield makes it so much better. Cool.
It's just beyond incompetence if it's another year.
It just makes it balanced.
You've learned it this year.
More balance,
don't fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck it up next year. Make sure he's there.
But you see what you guys were saying about the summer. I think I've kind of got a different viewpoint to it, because going back to what I was saying about having Santos coming back, and then obviously you've got Esteval coming as well. Not that I'm trying to start. If I was manager, I wouldn't start him right away. But if you've got Madueke in front of Esteval, then you've got some decent depth there. Then all you really have to kind of focus on is maybe up front and then left wing, because I'm not a big fan of Pedro Neto. He doesn't have enough output for me, so I'll probably look for another left wing. I'll probably not Leao, but someone else that can play
maybe
out
just
there.
me, but I'll leave left wing alone for now.
You think so?
That's mine's more important. Yeah.
Like if I'm just hear me out, right? If I'm getting a striker, let's say I'm getting a striker in, a top striker in, to fill that role, right? And I know I have Palmer who can play off the right, especially if I'm fixing my midfield. I'm bringing Santos back. Santos probably starts just like Lavia was starting. Santos, Enzo, and Caicedo in midfield. Move Palmer to the wing. Palmer on a top striker. I can do with Neto getting back his form off the left, and I think he's going to be even better with a striker that he can cross to. Right, I think that's
that was going to be my point.
To me, it's like, and then if in Nkunku, hopefully they end up selling him. Maybe you bring somebody else in. I would go for someone in the Premier League. I would go for someone like a Semenyo, or my favorite guy. You guys know who he is. I'm gonna go for him. I'm gonna get him Buemo. Someone like that. I'll bring like that in.
Offer him Sterling for a year on loan. Fuck it.
But for me, if I can't do that, I'm okay, because I feel like, Sancho, all these guys, I can do it that if I get a number one top striker and bring Santos in the midfield. I'm going to spend that money in that back line and for that goalkeeper. You know what I'm saying? That's where I need to. Yeah. I'm going to spend that money there. Striker, center back, goalkeeper, those three are a must. If you can't do everything else, we'll be all right, man. You figure it out. If you can, beautiful. But if you can't.
So who would you guys want as a striker then up front? Because obviously I know who I'd want. But...
Yeah, someone with the presence, someone who can score and finish you in the box.
Wait, who said Ottoman?
I'm not gonna lie.
Joey said that.
My number one choice now.
But I've been Osimhen for almost a year and a half now. So
is it?
My number one choice now is now.
Yeah, no doubt in my mind. That's the striker I would want for this team. Just based
I also second that as well. Yeah.
I want Isak, man. I'm sorry. I want Isak. And
mainly the money. Absolutely go for Isak. Yeah.
Mainly because if we don't get Isak is leaving this year. I feel like if we don't get him, Liverpool get him. I don't want that to happen. And I think
I don't think he leaves this year personally, but that's just me.
I think he does, man. I think he's out of there.
I don't see Liverpool spending over 100 million on Isak.
That's the thing too.
They were willing to spend over 100 million on Caicedo. He just said, "Fuck no, I'm not going."
Yeah, but what was the Caicedo price? Like 105? Isak they want 150. Liverpool are not spending close to that for Isak.
I think it really depends. If Isak says that he wants to leave, then he'll get a chance. But if there isn't a clear like transfer request handed in by Isak and saying that he wants to leave, then I don't think he goes anywhere. Because that 150 number is going to have to get dropped down for him to be able to leave. And the only way it gets dropped is if he asks to leave.
And plus, if he does ask to leave and that number drops, Liverpool won't be the only club in for him. We won't be the only club in for him. The PSG will want him as well. Like, he's not going to Liverpool. I don't see it. Liverpool are not going to spend.
That's the one team that I think would put 120 down for him, though.
I know fans don't want him. We don't want him to go to Liverpool. I don't want him to go to Liverpool. I just know they're losing Salah and they have a lot of money. Whatever people think or say, and Michael Edwards is back there. So that, to me,
how do they have a lot of money?
They haven't spent any money really.
But they don't really spend a lot like that, do they?
No, they don't, unless they feel like it's an area they really need to spend on. Like that's why they went for Caicedo for 115. But they ended up not spending that money anyway. They still have that money. And if they win the league this year, they have even more money. So it's like we can't.
They're also going to sell one of Darwin Núñez.
If they have to make a big purchase, like, Salah's leaving, we just won the league, we got to make a big purchase, I can 100% see them paying whatever it is to get Isak. Because Isak in the door basically fills in for what you're losing with Salah. Like, you filled it in. Like, you're again the favorite to win the league.
Here, Daniel, the only reason I say that it won't happen at any number is because you can't just replace Salah with Isak. You still going to have to get another, maybe two wingers.
Maybe you need to get.
You know what I'm saying? So like
a winger or something. But reality is,
I'm thinking two wingers. They probably need to get two wingers for that side just to be able to replace them.
Maybe, but at that point, those wingers will probably don't need to be of the level of of someone like Salah, because you can't replace Salah with Salah. It's not gonna ever happen. So you have to get something else. And the rumor is they want him. I'm just saying all this to say that should be our target. If he's available, if there's an option to pay for him, that's what Chelsea should do. Just go for him. Just go for him. If not, go for Osimhen. I'll take Osimhen. I love Osimhen, but he's just injury prone. I don't like that he's injury prone.
Which people live like Isak as well. So
Isak is also injury prone.
Hey, that's all the reasons to get another understudy behind him. Then fuck it.
He's getting better with it though.
Yeah,
that's true.
No, he is.
Osimhen's had a pretty decent season with his injuries too this year, and it's in a very physical league.
Yeah, I mean, Osimhen hasn't been that bad this year. My only fear, again, I love Osimhen. You know, that's my Nigerian brother. Injuries and AFCON with Jackson, with AFCON. If I could, I would get Isak. That'd be my number one. But if not, Osimhen would be an amazing player to get, 100%. But for me, I'll get, and if I get Isak, it stops them from getting Isak. Which
that's the problem, especially this or next season. Like even if we get Osimhen, the plan has to be we need a third guy because of AFCON.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't know.
And if we're planning next year to be in any sort of like title race, then that's done.
So, yes, I'm saying, like, if I'm putting the money for striker and the money for left winger, I'll put it together and get Isak. I have Popo John anyway coming in as a young. I have Sanchez and all these niggas.
So Daniel, would you take Isak if that means we don't get a goalkeeper and we don't get a center back?
Well, okay, hear me out there. Well, if you're adding
say we get Petrovic. Right? Petrovic is our goalkeeper next year. We don't get a top goalkeeper. Are you okay with that? We get Isak, and then we get another center back.
Am I getting a top center back though?
A top one, yeah.
Okay,
not world class.
No deal. You got to do.
Okay, cool.
You got to do it because in that point, especially if I'm able to balance my midfield the way I wanted to,
because we have enough midfielders, especially out on loan, to cover.
And then if you get me a really, really good. I want a really top center back, please. But if he's not one of these bums, right, and he's of a really, really good level, a top
who would you want? Who would you want?
He wants Marquinhos.
I want Marquinhos. I know people say he's old. He's
Marquinhos.
I think
Marquinhos. Yeah.
I like it. Listen, I like Marquinhos. I'm still old school. If you have a better player, people say Bisek. I haven't watched him like that, but that Inter team is crazy good. So maybe him or whoever. People want what's his name, Murillo, but he's super young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would get Mark, man. I'll get Mark.
For me, you either get a top center back or build a partnership. That's my options.
I think it's developed you can get to me. I'll get Mark because I saw what even just Thiago Silva being there did for certain guys. People can say, "Oh, they just got better. It was too cool. It was this." I think it was Thiago Silva a lot.
It was
being there and being the main guy to take responsibility for that back line. I think we need something like that because we have young. To me, I'm just different. I see all these young center backs in the same light. That's where I maybe differ to certain people who might be like, Colwell is a special level of trash. I think he's just as trash as the rest of them. So if I replace him with a younger guy, and I think that's gonna make it like what's his name, the guy from Bournemouth. I don't want that.
Hoyson,
right?
Yeah.
I'd rather get a super experienced guy to come in and then see what happens with all these young center backs I've bought when they're playing next to him or playing with him. Now I don't know what Marquinhos' injury record has been the last few years. If it's horrible, then I take all this shit back. But if it's good, then I'll try to get.
It's not great, but it's not horrible.
No.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, if it's horrible, then forget everything I've said. If it's good, I would take him. I would bring him into my team, 100%.
I've warmed up to the idea of getting Gahey because I do believe that ends up being the center back that we end up with this summer.
Most realistic.
I've warmed up to the idea at this point.
Yeah, but if you get Gahey, then I'm not doing what he just said. The deal he just made with Petrovic. No, they gave me a top keeper. That has to be a top player in that back line on a consistent basis. If it's not the goalkeeper, it has to be one of the center backs. So I'm willing to compromise if you tell me I can't give you everything you want all in one. Exactly. But I can't do both. I can't go to
the other thing that the one question that I have is like, I guess what would you who would you consider a top keeper that would be available? I guess that would be the question that I would ask.
Not available. I think you got to make them available.
Okay, so give me a name.
I couldn't unless
That's my point too. Because I only think, Daniel, do you want to know why I say that?
I can only tell these keepers once they become the best, right? I'll be honest with you. Once I see them as the best, but prior to that,
the reason why I say that, Daniel, is because I only believe there's 2 elite keepers in the world. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe other people could say otherwise. I believe that there's only 2 elite keepers in the world right now, Alisson and Courtois. So, like,
I'd say 3. I think Jan Sommer's in there.
Okay, then go get Jan Sommer.
He's at Inter Milan. He's not leaving.
So, okay. You
know what? Maybe I'm
not going to give you that, to be honest. I'm not going to give you Jan Sommer as elite. I think he's a great shot stopper, but I don't think he's at the elite level. I think they have a better defense than goalkeeper.
Jan Sommer.
One second, I'll be right back.
Jan Sommer's been a top shot stopper for years, bro. Back when he was at Gladbach doing this for years. Remember, he went to Bayern when Neuer got injured. He was also doing work there as well. But fine.
Big up Daniel for the 5 memberships. Everyone spam W Daniel in the chat. If you got a membership off him, give thanks.
Hi, Daniel. If you want to say he's not on the same level as Courtois and Alisson, then fair enough. But I think even a level below, I'll accept that. He's a top shot.
No, what I'm saying, Prime. What I'm saying is this: if there isn't that guy up there that you feel like this can be my keeper for a long time, he can be a world class keeper, the best in the world. Then okay, then just keep Petrovic and make sure you get a top center back. That means the choice is already made for you.
I hear that. Because again, the football world can changes very quickly. In a year's time, we could see someone that we think, oh, he's the guy, or Petrovic could end up being the guy in a year's time with us. So
I think Petrovic can be he can be a solid keeper. You know what I mean? And I think if we want him to be just be solid for us for a few years, then make sure everything else is tip top. We see Arsenal challenging with a mid-range keeper. He's
Raya, yes.
Our niggas ass.
So that's why I keep saying it doesn't take that much to title challenge in this league, bro. Doesn't take much.
No, but they're.
I just think the craziest.
Yeah, he's mic'd off out.
No, yeah.
I think the thing that the craziest part is I don't believe Ederson's that great of a keeper. I think he's a good distributor of the ball, but I don't think he's that great of a keeper. If we're talking about shot stopping and of that nature,
I listen to him speak with their feet as well.
But the thing is, Ederson does work within City's system and how they want to play.
Sure, but they also want to replace him now.
Yeah, true. But does he not want to?
I was over here lagging. What I was saying about Raya is this, right? You have Raya, but the back line in front of him is objectively world class. You can't have both. You can't have Raya and then have Colwell and Disasi as your center back. You're finished. You're not gonna make it because that's a triangle of ass.
Because Raya does some bozo things that people don't notice, bro.
Well, he's not. He's a bozo. He just has two world class center backs in front of him. He's not. He's an idiot.
I mean, the one thing that I'll say though is we saw Gabriel be a bozo for 2.5 years, 3 years straight, and as soon as they put him with the correct partner, it ended up working out for him.
They fixed up, yeah.
So, as long as we find a partnership that works,
getting better at that point. He was getting better at that point.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It was a bozo moment after bozo moment with him early on.
How old is Gabriel when Arsenal bought him?
23, I think.
Yeah, early 20s.
23. And how old is he now? 26, 27?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be around 26.
Yeah, thereabouts, yeah.
Yeah, 27.
Cole, 21.
Big up Scott.
Yeah, Cole's 21,
yeah.
Hey, again, I'm not necessarily, regardless of what I personally think of Colwell, I'm not necessarily against that. Get me a partner for Colwell, because Fofana...
No. Colwell. Partner for Colwell? What kind of partner? Like a sexual partner? Or somebody for him to get married? Get that nigga out this club, bro.
Hey, yo.
I'm thinking, and Liverpool did. There was reports that Liverpool would come back in for him, in the summer. But
please, Liverpool.
No, I've been for at least month and a half, 2 months, been on the train of selling Colwell. That's been my train. You sell Colwell in the summer and get 2 new center backs. That's been my train of thought this entire time. I don't know if that's ever gonna really happen.
Leave a Caldwell as ass cheeks.
Depends on who.
Leave a Caldwell as ass cheeks. Leave a Caldwell as ass cheeks. Leave a Caldwell as ass cheeks. Leave a Caldwell as ass cheeks.
This is gonna keep going.
Yeah.
No. The next call will stinker, man. Hey, thank you, Jimmy, for that.
When it comes.
Yeah.
You mean on Sunday, right?
Give or take.
The only way I would
manage is to let Leicester get a goal.
If we got Rudiger, give me Rudiger, and then I'll keep Caldwell. You know what I mean?
Rudiger.
If he makes a mistake, Rudiger's gonna slap him
the shit out.
Yeah, Rudiger slap him across his head.
I hear it.
Give me Thiago back. Bring me Thiago back, and then I'll
Rudiger's gonna kill Caldwell, man. Rudiger's gonna kill him.
No,
Rudiger was literally
that's my thought process with Mark, right? That's my whole thought process. Is I just see all these young center backs in the same light. They all kind of ass, man. So get me a top experienced guy to come in, and then you can rotate these young guys. You can rotate any of them. A Chempong, Cole, whoever. But just get me somebody.
One of them niggas, man. Just slap one of them niggas in there. As long as we got somebody great next to them.
As long as you have somebody great next to them.
Yeah.
I said this. I would take Gehi, right? Because I know Gehi is not great. But if I take Gehi, that means you got to get me a really good keeper. Because you can't have a triangle of like mid. It's not gonna work. Because then you have to sign another keeper maybe in like a year or 2 years. There's no point in doing all that. So get one, fix one area now. If not, I'll have Petrovic. Get me a top center back.
Yeah, exactly. I'll keep Petrovic if we get a top center back. And if we don't get a top center back, give me a top fucking goalkeeper. Yeah, one or the other. I hear people talking about, I was just driving here and I heard people talk about left wing, this wing. Go eat a chicken wing. We need defense. We need a goalkeeper and we need a damn center back. We need a goal. And we already know we need a striker. That's not even to be talking about.
So we were saying, saying this, right? In my opinion, if there was a budget, let's say they said, listen, when we sue Mudryk, because we know he's guilty, bitch ass nigga. When we sue Mudryk,
we get our money back.
we know that nigga. We know he's guilty. Yeah. When we sue him, we get some change. Maybe we get 20 mil back. We gotta sue.
I was so confused. I was trying to figure it out. Well, sue Mudryk. I'm like, wait, what?
Daniel's gonna go.
That shit was like Beavis and Butthead. My fucking light bulb over my head burst. Like,
I'm
like, wait, sue Mudryk?
We gotta sue Mudryk, man. We gotta get that money back, man. You can't be doing drugs in the club.
Now we gotta send Trump for that money back from the Ukraine.
I need all that money back.
Yeah, the Ukraine did it. You see what he just did to their president? Yo, we gotta go send Trump for that money back.
I think I know what Dan was gonna say. I'm on the same line. Like, say the budget in the summer is like 300 mil. Like, cool. If the budget's 300 mil, cool.
150 on Isak.
Yeah, cool. Go and get me Isak, or like if you want to do the Osimhen thing, go and get Osimhen. Go and get a top keeper, top centre back. If you've got change left over, we can sort the left wing position. That's absolutely fine. You can sort like the left back position. That's absolutely fine, bro. Those three positions are priority. Nothing else. Don't go and get me nothing else until those three are sorted. I don't want to see another fucking centre mid come in. I don't want to see a winger. I don't want to see a right back.
Scott, if we sign one more fucking midfielder, I'm gonna kick my dog. We do not need any more fucking midfielders, yo. We got to stop,
bro. This midfield.
We got Ugochukwu. We got Santos to come back. They both can play in this.
We're signing a midfield.
Then after that, Amugu should be coming back.
Fuck Amugu, bro.
Mugu's going to Strasbourg. He's going to Strasbourg.
Strasbourg.
Yeah, for Strasbourg
to come back.
He's Santos replacement.
Yeah, and we're about to sign a Sugu, the Portuguese guy. So we're already.
Come on. Yeah, he like 19 or something like that. Get him the fuck out of here. No, man. Enough of this fucking.
That's Jimmy. You know that's going to be our first signing in summer. That's going to be our first summer signing in the summer.
Big up, man.
Fuck. Oh my god.
But yeah, my point is I agree with Scott. If it's 350 million, I'll use that 350 on those three positions. Whatever is left over, then we can play around with. If I sell in Kunku and I sell this guy, then I'll go and get this other guy for level. But before you do all that, if you have that money in hand, because you do have that money, I know you're getting at least 200 million from this Club World Cup shit. I know they're getting money from that. So they will have money to spend.
Did you see the Club World Cup as a bill? Hey.
Yeah. That means, bro, that means you
round
qualifying because it's 50 mil for like just getting in the competition. Getting out the group, which we should do, will be like 200 mil with bearing in mind how much it is for winning. Bro, it's gonna be like 200 mil for getting out of the group. That pays for Isak. Get out of the group in which we're in a group.
You know how annoying it is? Hey, get me a Isak, bro. You know how annoying it is that we don't have a good enough team to win it, bro. A bill. Hey,
you never know. Never know.
You know, and you don't know what teams. The other thing is you don't know what the other teams are gonna put out there.
If like
Brian, you don't know what Madrid's gonna put out there. You don't know what these teams are gonna put out there.
Hey man.
No, I know. I just mean in terms of me being confident in us.
It's not even. I'll be real. It's not Madrid and City that worry me. Those teams that are playing a summer league, who are going to be halfway through their season, where it's like the Brazilian teams, they're going to be up for it, bro.
Oof. Yeah.
We don't even have. Are we going to let Esteval play for Palmeiras?
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
We're gonna try. Esteval will probably be able to play for us. I think we're gonna try that.
Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty sure Palmeiras is in the competition too.
It's gonna be his tournament. Man.
They are like the way the loan like
the Saudi. I don't know what Saudi club it is, but like they're trying to sign Salah so he can play in that tournament.
Al Hilal.
Al Hilal, yeah.
But yeah, I think the thing like with the loans because he's technically or like he doesn't join until the summer.
I'm trying to go to one of them games, bro. I'm trying to go to one of them games.
The summer window.
Sorry, Scott.
You can check my ticket.
The summer window opens after the competition starts. So like I don't even know. Like say he joins on like the 1st of July. That's halfway through the competition. So, like I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's playing for us or if he's playing for them.
Could he be cup tied? Does that work in this?
No.
Hey, on a Friday you play for Palmeiras, on a Sunday.
And halfway through the tournament, he's at Chelsea.
Hey,
that would be crazy.
And play for Chelsea.
Which side is he on?
Done for match and whatnot.
Now we see Palmeiras in like a semifinal. And like, and at that point, we're getting Esteval off of him.
That would be some.
By the way,
shit. I'm here.
No, Lewis. You say this. We're having this conversation. If we get through, so if we qualify, I think that either the next game after that or the game after that, we faced potentially Palmeiras. We face like whoever is runner-up in Palmeiras' group. So if they get through as runner-up, we will fix them.
Hey, you know what? We call Esteval at halftime, man. We call him at halftime, man. Yeah.
Just say he's cup tied, so he can't play.
That's insane, bro.
That's hilarious. Yo, but on a real note, remember when they did that shit to us with Courtois? I thought that was the dumbest shit. We were not. They should have never allowed Courtois play against us when he was at Atletico. They should have never allowed that shit, bro.
Yeah, because it was Atletico's decision to do, not like UEFA thing.
No, it was Chelsea's decision because it was.
Yeah, they asked our permission and we said go ahead.
Because Prime in the Premier League,
asked our permission to do it.
Yeah, because I know in the Premier League, the FA have a thing of like you can't play against your parent team. That's not the case in the Champions League. Like you can ask.
No, I know. I thought it was Atletico's that they.
No, they asked us. They asked us, and we went, "Yeah, go on then." Like what?
Dumb.
And then we got dunked on.
Yeah,
it's fucked, man.
We fucked ourselves over from a CL final, bro.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
That would have been a hazard CL final too.
Jose first season as well.
Hey.
We played Aspi at right wing that game, I think.
Yeah.
Did we actually? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jose's.
Yeah, bro, that was insane.
Jose, we didn't care what Jose did. That's the thing. It's like if the decisions that Jose made was done by other managers, we would be killed. We would destroy these dudes.
I love Jose.
We would destroy, but we didn't give a fuck because it was Jose. We knew we had trust to be able to let him do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Guys, selling Mata was criminal.
Yeah.
But because it's Jose, we just let him get away with it.
And De Bruyne. Don't forget De Bruyne.
Yeah, we saw De Bruyne that year too.
But Mata was actually, bro. Mata
the Mata one pisses me off more than the De Bruyne one.
Yeah,
Mata was world class in his prime, and we just like, nah, go Man United.
It's go Man United.
Man said Estevar's just not fit a rock.
No, here's the main problem, right?
No,
the
he's
Mata
not.
one.
Ahmed.
The Mata
That's
one,
hilarious.
You can maybe make sense of Mata. Do you know why? Salah. So if you develop Salah, you would have probably had. You can said, okay, I developed this world class guy from losing.
No, but they didn't play. They played.
No, Scott.
But
Scott,
then
this is just Daniel ready to set up the De Bruyne ring. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing.
I was going to say, son. We knew where you were going.
I know where he's going. He's still, he's
stop me before I get there.
Yo, it's like we've done way too many streams with you now, Daniel. We know exactly where you're going to go.
Listen. That transfer has permanently scarred him, man. I understand.
This motherfucker has won 5 Premier League titles on
5,
my head,
bro. 5.
Yeah.
And he's been the best. He was the best midfielder in the world for about 5 years.
He's won 5. Right. That shit is traumatic. He's won 5.
No, I get it.
Crazy, man. That shit is crazy.
And the guy who's won the other 2 is fucking Salah.
The crazy part is we ran Emanalo out of this fucking football club when his scouting was actually the best.
Oh, it was on
seen.
point.
Bro, he was doing right. Bro,
it's the best we've ever seen.
14 or 15
literally,
really good
we were buying young kids.
15,
Yo,
16.
we were buying young kids at that time, right? We were buying young kids like we are now, but everyone hit other than Marco Marin. Every single one hit other than Marco Marin. Literally everyone.
Failed.
Like, they went somewhere else. Everyone hit.
When Emanalo left, that's when we dropped off, by the way.
Yeah.
We've not competed for a title since Emanalo left, man.
He's in Saudi now.
He runs all of Saudi scouting.
Bro, bring back my own man. Bring back.
He's making too much money to even come back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Making too much money.
Yeah, he's forgotten who Chelsea are now.
Way too much money, bro. He brought that whole Belgium contingency before they actually hit the scene.
But here's why. Okay, let me say this though. Here's why I hate these leadership, because even when they hit, right, we don't know what they're gonna do with it. Because now they've hit on certain guys that I didn't expect them to even hit on.
Yeah,
you know
of course.
They've hit on certain good signings. I'm like, okay, that's okay. Like Viego was a good hit.
Yeah,
they're about to flip that.
Yeah, he's gonna be a nice
4X.
Yeah.
That's a 4X signing right there.
I was terrified of Santos, and I still kind of am. I feel like now they might bring him back. I'm having more faith, but that was one I was like, you guys hit. Whatever your plan is, that plan is Santos. You can't tell me that isn't the type of player you want to develop and bring from this little whatever plan you have. So if they flipped him or if they sold him, that would have broken me. But it looks like they might actually keep him.
Yeah, that's a plan to bring him.
Yeah.
So they've hit on certain shit. Like, to me, if you're looking for that attacking number 8 or whatever, I know he's had his injuries. Y'all didn't even have any plan for Chukwuemeka. That was disappointing. But I thought that was a hit. It's probably going to be a hit still. But Dortmund's going to win that.
Dortmund are going to eat. Dortmund are going to buy him.
Flip him to Dortmund.
They're not buying him. They're not buying him.
They will, bro.
Probably not.
Just because he got injured.
Not at that fee.
Because he got injured.
Yeah, they're not buying him for that price unless they're buying him for like 25.
Yeah, another loan with an obligation.
Yeah,
they'll probably give us.
That's what we were going to ask for João Felix.
They'll probably give us a crazy sellout or something.
Yeah,
I was about to say that. Yeah, I was just about to say, if anything, Chelsea will eat, because that's one thing we do. We get our sell on.
But to me, profile wise, right? Those guys were guys, and even Angelo, my boy, he ain't got no chance. But like for some of those
Saudi
guys,
man, feeding the whole favela.
He's feeding the
whole favela getting fed.
He's a king of Botafogo, man.
I hear it.
It's like the rent went from 2.5 million a year to 21 million a year, totally guaranteed, tax free. And talk about, why did he go to Saudi Arabia? Why did your mother have you? If you have to ask that question, why did your mother have you? It's an $18 million a year difference. The fuck are we talking about here?
And a brand new contract, a brand new crisp 5-year contract on top of it. That's 120 guaranteed right there. As long as you show up to work every day.
He celebrates every goal. He celebrates every goal because every goal is worth like $2 million.
Oh my God.
I think he scores bullshit goals.
Bullshit goals. Ivan Toney too. You ever see the goals Ivan Toney? I'm like, Ivan Toney should still be in the Prem, man. What is this, man? He over there just dunk. He score when he ready. He just score
when he wants to. It's when he wants to, right?
He just be chilling. Yeah, when
he wants to,
he score. That's a great life. I ain't gonna lie.
But I ain't gonna lie. What you call it? Started killing shit too. I don't know if y'all see it. Osimhen got like 25, 26 G&A. Like I don't know why. I don't know why people made it seem like he fell off. I think he only played like 27 games.
I mean, it's a goal a game right now.
But you know why?
It's a goal or assist a game now.
A game, yeah.
It's because people wanted to. For some reason, they have to run defense for the ownership and not signing him.
Oh, when he didn't get him, yeah.
Nah.
You know what else? You know what else it is too?
I was sporting that deal didn't go through. I was done with the sporting director.
Fan bases have this thing, right? They want a player in the moment, and then when they don't get him in the moment, they act like now they don't want him anymore. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's still the same fucking player I wanted 6 months ago.
The only caveat to that, Jimmy, is if they get injured. Only caveat to that.
Yeah, no injury. Bring them.
Only caveat to that specific thing is if they get injured.
It's like a dual thing with a player like
AFCON. The AFCON shit is bothering me.
Osimhen always gets injured, right? Mm-hmm. The only good part about having a player like Osimhen, even with his injuries, is when he comes back, he's going to score in that game. He comes back.
Yeah, he's not going to come back in these 6 months.
He's not going to come back and I need about 5 games to get used to. No, I'm back. I'm a score. I'm going to be injured in 3 games, but these 3 games I'm here.
I'm going to come back and score a header.
I think the thing for like, because I was one of those people that was questioning him at the start of the season, but I think the thing for me that he's done this season, because I think he had like 9 in like 12 or 13 games or something at the start of the season. For me, it's it's like flipped a switch. Like he was decent and he was good. Not as good as I expected him to be in that league, but I think since then he's like just
lately.
But he also had no preseason. He didn't get to. He didn't have a preseason.
That is true. I didn't think about that.
Nobody had. He had no. He had no time, no playing, none at all. No training. Nothing.
He just
no preseason.
He was chilling. He was in purgatory. Yeah, he was in purgatory. And then just went to Turkey. Yeah, you're right.
Because there was a point at the start of the season, he was like 6th or 7th in the Golden Boot. I've just checked. He is second, joint second. He has 2 goals.
He's only played 2 games.
Yeah, that's where I think he's done is like even like you said, Danny, where he's been injured, he's still come back, not really had any like recovery, and has still managed to kind of flip a switch where he went from like a 7 out of 10 at the start of the season. He's like a 9 or a 10 at this point.
Yeah,
so it's like I can't even like. I've got no criticism. Like he's who I want. He's number 1 for me on my list of who I want to striker still.
That's been my number 1 for since last.
He's number
January.
1 and he's like number 2. Like that's where it's.
He's been my number 1 since last January. I've been saying.
Yeah, you had me wearing that dumbass hat, man. I wanted to do it so bad.
I know. I still got that hat up there.
I still got my hat.
There just in case.
I took the aluminum foil off, man.
No shit.
I still got my hat, but I took the aluminum foil off.
I still got the aluminum foil on mine, just in case. I need to pull
exactly.
it off.
Sean Newlands is right.
It's on mute the whole time.
It's a shame. It's a shame we're gonna end up with Liam Delap.
Don't.
Yep.
Well,
I know you're right, man. But
it better be worth it.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be worse. You're right.
That is bad enough, man. Like
I mean, it's bad enough, sure.
Oh my god, why?
Much worse.
But why though? Like that makes no sense.
Just the profile.
Bro. The more I look at this, Osimhen.
Getting someone like Osimhen or Isak, it just elevates everybody. It just makes it
elevates
so
everybody around.
What you say?
All the pressure is now on him.
You know who it elevates?
Neto. Why not do that? Why bring
Sancho?
Yeah, because we got creative.
Sancho, Neto. Now they
wingers.
have a target. Yeah, we don't have scoring wingers. We have
the
creative
pressure
wingers.
is on him. They know, and he knows that. He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck. Yeah, he's brash. You know, he don't give a fuck. He wants that pressure.
You help them mentally and you help them tactically by bringing him in. Tactically, yes, Deap is a big, strong guy. He could be good physically. All this bullshit. But come on, to lead the line for Chelsea right now?
Nah, yeah. If it was like another year or two, I'll say Delap.
You're not ready for that, man.
I need a striker ready-made right now because I'm not gonna bullshit next year. Chelsea should be pushing for a title chase, bro. We had a striker this year.
Yeah. 4 years on the clear lake. It better be a title chase.
Yeah, it gotta be a title chase next year, bro.
Even just for 4 years, like we've shown this year. That if we had the right pieces, like Jimmy said, like
we have the capability.
Yeah, if we had a decent striker and I'm not even talking about top. decent striker, decent keeper, you'll be up in the bouts, right up top, fighting. Like,
and
what the fuck?
You look at the
This
teams.
season.
Look at the teams in and around.
Season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you look at the teams in and around who we're facing, right? City is still an unknown next season. We don't know what their recruitment's going to be. It could be more of what we saw in January. It could be more back of what we're used to. Like, we don't know. Arsenal, who gives a shit? Liverpool might lose Salah and potentially Van Dijk and potentially Alisson. Could lose all three, could lose two. We don't know with them. Trent as well. Fuck, I forgot about him as well. So they could. They're going to lose Trent, I think, guaranteed. They may lose Salah. They could lose one of the other two, potentially. Forest are not going to keep up the same. They just can't. If they're playing Champions League, if they're playing Europe, they just, unless their owner's going to buy 30 more players, they don't have the squad to compete again, I think they'll still be up there, but not top four. Like, next season could easily be a season if you just, like, pull your finger out, screw your head on properly, go and make the right signage, you could easily challenge, easily. But they won't. On the Osimhen thing, by the way, the thing I was going to say, I'm looking at it now. I might have just been wrong about him this season, bro. The most time he's had,
Scott,
most games
I remember it
one
was like,
game.
I think 10
He's
games
only
ago.
gone one game without goal. Every other year.
Let's not cook.
Hang on. Just
hold
before.
on, no.
Wait, let him go.
Let me finish and then you can cook me. Let me finish. The most games he's gone without a goal is 2. The most games he's gone without a goal involvement is 2.
Shit.
Whether assist or goal.
No, I wasn't saying cook you. I was saying let you cook, let you read.
Oh no. But no, I know Prime wants to cook me because I was wrong about
I remember. What was it? 10 games in? Was it even 10 games in on Cadbury?
Yeah, I can't lie. I was crashing out.
Talking about. Oh, Scott was like, this guy's.
But we do gotta be fair. That was mad months ago. It wasn't like it was 2 weeks ago.
No.
Yeah, that was like 10 games.
Yeah, it was it was a while ago.
But that I'm just saying, people. Scott was talking a lot of crud, and now all of a sudden.
Yeah,
but at least he's owning up to it. Yeah, he's owning up to it.
I know, but a lot of this.
Nah, Prime. I can't do that. You can't do that to Scott. Scott's owned up to this Osimhen thing over the last weeks for a while now. Actually,
you guys keep interrupting me. Let me talk. I'm not just talking about Scott. A lot of this fan base, was talking a lot of shit on this guy, bro. A lot of shit on my striker. People need to respect Osimhen.
Respect Osimhen.
People need to respect him. He's the guy.
Did anybody hear me sneaking that Shamrock Rovers? Come on, that was classic.
Nah, I heard you. Bro, this is the guy, bro, that we need, man.
Yeah, I can't lie. This is
like Isaac. I agree. If we can't pay that money for Isaac because it's crazy, bro, go get me Osimhen.
Yeah.
Go get the gunman. Go get the mentality, bro. The guy's
but the only thing is we'll be fucked during AFCON, bro, because him and Jackson.
You know what I say? This is what I've been saying, but like people don't like to hear me out for this. I'm selling Nico Jackson this summer. At top dollar, I'm selling Nico Jackson. If you want to go get Liam Delap as that second option to Osimhen, I'm cool. That should be the tandem. That should be the tandem.
No,
I know you guys don't like it, but that's my opinion.
I think because of the way Jackson plays, I think you can.
I know you guys don't like it, but that's my opinion. Go sell Nico Jackson at top dollar now.
I also like Jackson.
Joey, would you not even take him as a wing option?
Yo, hold on, listen. I'm not gonna lie.
Not on the wing.
He's originally a winger.
Listen, hear me out.
I'm selling him for top dollar right now.
If I could get 55, 60 for Nico, I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. Because I think we could get 60 million.
Because that's what I wanted to ask.
That'd be a double up. That'd be a double up on your bread, and then you can go get Delap, who's he can run the channels and everything.
But how much is the lab? How much is the lab costing you?
Here's my thing. 40. I think it'll be around 45, 50.
Yeah,
45.
English
so
tax.
I'll be honest. You might have the switch out from Jackson to the lab. You might have some financial gain in that, but I think you just
Jackson's a better player,
man. He's all right.
No, but
Jackson's a better player.
I get you, but we keep on speaking about this. We keep on speaking about this AFCON situation, right? We keep on speaking about this AFCon situation.
You can't lose two strikers.
So to me, how you solve the AFCon situation is you sell Nico and you get the legit number one.
That's how you solve it.
But and also,
never mind. You can't solve it by getting.
If we're talking about next year, we're going for a title.
That
December to January period, because AFCON starts in I think the 23rd of December, or end in like end of January, start of Feb.
It's the most volume game.
Guys, this is the same fall off we just had we will have next season because we won't have a striker again.
Exactly. We cannot send off.
Oh shit! We're going back-to-back seasons and the Christmas period with no striker. Bomber Clark.
Yeah, you cannot send 2 strikers. You cannot send away your top 2 strikers.
The thing is, right?
We all the way on this. Y'all know I like Nico Jackson, but
we ain't doing no Kellyman watch along.
No, and here's the thing, right? We can't buy a third striker who won't play until December. What Joey's saying, listen, I like Jackson, but we have to do it for the benefit of the team. So
yeah, I agree.
For it. 60 million.
Only way we can keep the 2 of them as strikers. The only way is if Nico Jackson's the 3rd striker / winger. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only way.
Nico Jackson left wing.
Yeah, Nico Jackson definitely could play the left wing in this system.
I don't know if he could. I personally don't know if he could.
Like, like inside winger.
I know he could.
Well,
I just wouldn't.
If you look at him,
no. Jimmy, the reason, let me rephrase that. Not that he can't because he doesn't have the ability. I'm saying I think he would work better if we played our wingers closer to goal. I think wingers to play. I just don't think that gets the best out of him. I think if we had wingers that play close to goal, then yes, 100%.
Yeah,
but that's what I think we play too wide.
That's why I've had this like serious thought about this for a while. That like if Chelsea got 50 million, 60 million from Aston Villa, right? Because for some reason Ollie Watkins goes, and that's the thing. It's not going to come. I don't think it'll come from anywhere outside of the Premier League. So like if Ollie Watkins is gone, right? Let's just say Arsenal pick up Ollie Watkins like they wanted to. Like that's a player that I could see Monchi trying to get. It was a Monchi player beforehand. It's like that's like something that I could see happening, and like I'd do it. I'd get rid of Nico at top dollar. You've already seen what he is at this current moment. His goal scoring is streaky. Just outdo it. Get a different profile of striker for what we need at this current moment, and then bring Liam Delap as that backup striker to him. Because that's the player that you're gonna get, right? That's the player that we've been linked with. This is gonna be the player that we're locked in with pretty much. Like to me, that's the way I do things. I would do things. But
hey Joey, I hate you, brother. I'm having to swallow my pride right now. Fuck you, dog. That's my son. I know. I'm having to swallow my pride. It's not. With everything you're saying, bro, it makes sense. With everything you're saying, it makes sense, bro. I completely agree. It's not. Wait, hold on. Daniel, I don't think you have. I don't think you don't have the option of letting both of them go during the winter window. I get it.
Listen, I think there is a way you could make it work.
There's a way because there was a way that we made it work all those years with Drogba and Kalu. We can make it work, right? You just gotta
Didn't we have Anelka?
Kalu was
we always had another option.
Anelka came later, but true, yes, Anelka was there. But that's you find another option like that, right? Well, isn't like you can find another option where instead of Julie, right, or whoever, like you just auction off all these mid guys that you have and get another, like maybe get someone like what's that guy's name in France? David, right? Maybe get him for free.
It's Canadian. Jonathan
David, but Jonathan David is like ready and proven. He's not going to sit on Chelsea.
He's expensive. So Daniel, the only reason I'm coming around to terms with it is I don't think Nico is willing to not willing, but I feel like he's a hungry. We see him. He's a hungry individual. I feel like he's going to want to start as well. So if we bring in a top-rated striker, there's a good chance he might want to leave as well. And Joey, if we make him available for 60, a lot of fucking teams are going to want him for 60.
I know.
That's a lot of teams are going to want him for 60.
But it's also doubling your money.
Right, in terms of their availability, Daniel, I don't think we'll be able to keep him. I don't think we'll be able to keep him.
I think I like the player that Jackson can turn into, especially with a striker like Osimhen with him. I don't want to get. I paid 30 million for him. I don't want to give that up, man. I get it. I make 60 million.
Daniel, I hear you, and I agree with you.
I mean, Daniel, I would agree with you.
Joey, as you were talking about it, dog, you said Ollie Watkins to Arsenal, dog. That's gonna be like 80 million. You make Nico available for 60.
It's gonna be 100. What are you on about? It's gonna be 100.
Arsenal will go take Nico.
No, not that high at all.
Nah, Ollie Watkins cost 60 million, bro.
Daniel, the thing is, right? I agree with you about Jackson and what he can become. I don't want him to go, but the fact that we don't also have a preseason in the summer because we're going straight into the Club World Cup and then straight into the next season. It's not like we have a preseason to say play Palmer as a false nine and see how that works, or play someone else as a striker and see if that would work for a period of time. We don't have any other options really to go on. Selling Jackson would have to be a play.
Come on, man. Nah.
No, Daniel, the only reason I'm saying sell Jackson is because of the AFCON. AFCON piece.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for that AFCON piece, like I wouldn't even have this discussion, right?
It's an investment. With a good investment, you don't want to get rid of it.
We ain't getting no
like Senegal and Nigeria, they're not. I'm assuming they're not getting up.
I disagree, Jimmy. I disagree.
Nah, I just thought about it. Nah, we're not gonna get that much.
Listen, first of all,
why would you say that? We might get about 40, 45.
Why would you say that?
Because he's so streaky.
He's also still really young.
Yeah, he's got time on his side.
I think Daniel talking about his mic doing that.
If Jackson ends the season on fire and he gets 20 goals in this league, then
he won't. How much it ain't enough time to get 20. He's on like 9. He's on like 9. He's not gonna get 20. He probably finished with like 15, maybe
15.
Okay,
he can get about
13 max. That's it. 13, maybe 13.
Yeah, he needs about 5-6 more goals. It's
Foster said 13 max.
Well, last year I said he scored 15. So
13.
Listen, Jackson's going to be out of AFCON very quickly anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to be back home.
You think Senegal won't?
Senegal, come on, man.
See, I'm getting a lot of hate for this Osimhen talk. I always get every time I bring up this name. Every time I bring up this name, I get a lot of hate from this fan base about Osimhen. I'm not even about the front.
Yeah. Yo, they're gonna hate you now, and then when we sign them, they're gonna be all on you. You know what I mean? So don't even worry about it. Yeah, you know how that goes.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Because we was all
now. Let me ask you this: now that Gyökeres doesn't have his now that Gyökeres doesn't have his manager, are you guys still up as willing to get Gyökeres as you were? Say,
he's still my number 3. Like I've always said, like my top, like the only 3 strikers I'm accepting in this football club in order is Osimhen, Isak, and Gyökeres. And Gyökeres would only be if you physically have tried to get Isak and Osimhen and you can't, like you've actually tried and you can't for whatever reason, then I'm happy with Gyökeres, but only as a third option and only if you actually try and get the other 2 first.
Is Isak second for you because of his price? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. Like if he costs the same as Osimhen, I'd probably take Isak over Osimhen. But yes, it's mainly because of price.
Yeah, I hear that. Sell Jimmy Smith. Sell Jimmy. Hey, sell Jimmy to fund Osimhen. I hear
it. That's crazy.
Yo, Professor the dickhead. You can't sell what you don't own. How about I sell your mom? How about that?
It's lucky. I was going to say,
let me ask you this. What if it was? Let me ask you this. What if the third option is just you?
Who is Professor the King? Is that somebody I know? He's been a member.
He's been on a touch. Oh, my bad. I ain't mean to say she like. We're lucky, by the way. I was saying we're lucky that I'm about 99% sure he is black. Otherwise, that's a mad comment. That's
your third option.
Yeah, when I looked and I saw that he was a 29-month member, I'm like, hold up, wait, this might be somebody I might be.
Joey, wasn't the talk during the summer that they were trying to get him alone before they ran out of spots?
Hold on, wait, my bad, Dag. Hold on, wait, let me address this.
Wait, say that again.
Filta puta. That's how you say it. Filta puta in the comments. There is no fucking age limit on a mom joke. Fuck is wrong with you? At your age? Yeah, at my age, you stupid bitch. At my age, I probably fuck your mom. You talking about at my age? Yes, at my age. Fuck wrong with you? You filta puta.
Hey, you know what?
I might.
Yeah, people really do have. Let's do a little poll for the 3 names for me real quick.
Oh yeah, do a poll for the 3 names.
Do a poll for the 3 names.
Yeah, on the EU thing, like he needs.
Do the lap. Do the lap in there. Put the lap in there too.
Oh,
Joey, the lap. Is that it?
Yeah. Because we're not getting out. We're not getting.
Yeah, we're not getting Isak.
We're not getting Isak. Yeah,
Isak's not going anywhere.
That's what I think too.
Let's cut this fantasy thing.
On the Hiu thing quickly, by the way, yeah, he needs a loan next season. Like, preferably, like.
Right. Wasn't the talk during the summer? Wasn't that the talk during the summer? We just ran out of spots.
Yeah, no, if we bring in all these, we should be bringing in all these strikers, so he should be going on loan.
Yeah, like the thing for me is like there shouldn't be an issue on loan spots or internet. I'm not sending him on loan internationally. I'm sending him on loan in.
No, he's staying in England. Yeah,
I'm sending him to a championship team. And not a J champ. I'm sending him to like
my whole thing is just send him to Ipswich.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Scott. I'm not gonna lie. This may be. I need him at Brentford. I need him in that pressing ass team. I need him in that pressing ass team.
He wouldn't start. He wouldn't play.
Over. If Mbeumo goes, they're gonna need more striker options.
I don't think Brentford's going to be able to keep that front line.
They've got 3 strikers already.
And by the way, I'm sending somebody else to Brentford if they lose Mbeumo. Somebody else.
Weiss I know a lot of people.
Are we talking about
Yo,
are we talking about Mark Q, right?
Raheem
Mark Q, yeah.
Hey, I'm sending him to Brentford.
You know what? West Ham, they need a striker.
No, again, he doesn't start there, bro.
Like, they signed your guy, Evan
Wait,
Ferguson,
they don't.
No, they didn't sign him. He's on loan. And that's the other team. That's the team that I do think Liam Delap actually may go to still. I do see West Ham going really hard pause for Liam Delap.
But I think he would pick Chelsea over them any day, though.
Potentially, I think
it ain't a striker in this
Jimmy,
world.
The reason why I say that
pick West Ham over Chelsea, bro.
No, Jimmy, listen though, because at West Ham he really doesn't have competition to go up against.
But bro,
you're talking him having to go up against. You seen how these young kids act?
But with West Ham,
young kids act when it comes to competition.
He could end up being in fucking relegation battle, bro. Ain't no his agent will slap the shit out of him if he talk about wanting to go to West Ham over Chelsea. Ain't no way. Ain't no way his agent would fucking give him one of them European headbutts. Yo, Wolfie, what that yam, brother? Damn, that shit, whatever it is, I can't even see what he eating in that shit.
Scott, I'm looking at these Brentford strikers. I'm like, who are we talking about?
So they got Mbeumo, Wissa, and Igor Thiago. They bought him literally.
Listen, Wissa is the truth.
I haven't seen.
They also have Kevin Schott
injured.
Yeah, they got Shade
is leaving. Shade's been linked to.
I don't think
Shade's leaving.
Yeah, I know.
Wissa is the truth. I know a lot of y'all probably don't watch fucking Brentford.
28-year-old, Wissa's good.
He is the truth.
Yeah, they got
It's Mbeumo and Vissa, ain't just Mbeumo.
Yes, as a
Mbeumo playing.
But no, Mbeumo is Cameroonian, right?
Yeah.
That's too, man. We need Samuel Eto'o.
Wissa's from Congo.
Congo. Do they even make AFCON? Like, get them out of here.
Hey, respect it, bro. They were there last year. They got to quarters.
Yeah, they get.
Last year quarters.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'll be real. With the best shout I heard was
Nigeria will win the AFCON time.
If they do
shut up, bro.
Anyway, if they do lose the lap, that's the best shout I've heard. Send him there because I don't.
Sure.
Do they have another?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Do they have another striker after the lap?
Yeah,
I don't know.
No.
That was good. That was what I was saying we should do in January. Fucking take the lap, give him Hiu on loan. If they stay up, have him for another year. I want to even go down.
Have him for another year. Send Washington or Fofana. I mean, shit.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Nah, they both got it here. They both out of here. Washington and Fofana.
Yeah, most likely.
Washington went back to Santos on loan because we're very intelligent.
No, he's back there. Like, we've sold him back there.
They loaned him.
No, it's a loan.
It's a loan
to buy.
No, it's loan with an option.
Yeah, they're gonna optionally keep his ass right over here. Well, if he go back there and bang, they will buy him back though. You know, Brazil.
He's just gone back because he wants to play with Neymar.
That's one thing about the Brazilian league. You give them a good price, they'll buy their players back. They don't give a fuck. Yeah, they'll buy their players back. Look, matter of fact, they just brought back Victor Roque. They don't give a fuck.
From Barcelona.
Yeah, they don't play.
They know if they come back, they're likely to stay.
Yeah, and they're gonna bang too. You know, whenever they go back, they do their thing. Yeah, man. Like Brazilian football is a big fucking.
Ain't just
deal,
all
man.
selling clubs over there.
Yeah.
Wonderkids, man.
Clubs
Bunch of
yep.
Wonderkids.
Wonderkids Central, man. That's Wonderkids Central. A lot of they Wonderkids go to other places in Europe too.
Yeah, they be going to Portugal and France.
And they become stars there, and they sometimes they just get comfortable. Like, yo, we
Portugal, Spain,
killing here. Portugal,
I need all Brazilian Wonder Kids to stay here, man.
Oh yeah, we don't.
Like,
yeah.
To be like the Real Madrid Wonder Kids, because Real Madrid somehow, some way, they're Brazilians just end up being. Even that Endrick kid, listen to me, he looks trash. I'm not gonna lie, he looks trash.
But look, you see, he can strike the ball though.
He's gonna end up being good, man.
Listen, he can do what you want your striker to do. He can strike the fucking ball.
We said this. I'm not
everything
gonna say
else
nothing,
you can work on.
We said when they got Vinny, those first couple years that Vinny was around, bro, we all thought he was garbage. We all thought he was garbage.
Yo, listen.
And now look what he is.
How about Rodrigo?
It's just about these kids.
Their last Champions League game, and that dude is listen.
Well, see, that's who I'm scared of that. I'm scared of that.
Rodrigo is different, bro.
I will break the He's the unspoken
one too.
Bro,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like fodder for them. Not fodder, but like
that's what you should.
If they lose him, they're not gonna miss a step, bro. If they lose him, they're not gonna miss a step.
Bro, Rodrigo is someone who I would, test it and see.
That's what you just saved that left wing spot for him.
You're taking Rodrigo over Vinny. You crazy as hell, bro. Y'all be bugging with y'all.
I think I'm gonna be honest. I think they sell Vinny before they sell Rodrigo. I think they'll sell Vinny.
No, Sean Newland said he taking Rodrigo over Vinny.
Understanding behind it, just because they both play on the left of Mbappe, isn't
it?
They're gonna have to sell. They're like
you still got
the way they treat Rodrigo.
Joey,
you think Rodrigo better than Vinny?
Is that off of a? Is that off of a pure media standpoint or pure football standpoint?
Yeah, I was gonna say you got about 3 people talking
about both.
Yeah, one at a time.
I can give you both sides of it.
Cool. No, I'm saying because if it's pure football, I don't understand it. But if you're talking about media,
actually, I can understand it. I can give you the understanding of it. Is he has to be the center of attention on these teams. Like if you haven't noticed it, like when he is not the center of attention when it comes to these types of games, he starts to fade from games. And when you have Mbappe trying to occupy the same areas, and you just get Mbappe, and so Mbappe is supposed to be the best player in the world type of player. You got Vinny over there, who's same position, same areas of the pitch. Even when Mbappe plays striker, he wants to be in the same areas as Vinny. Like it ends up being a situation of one of these two guys got to go, and they just got Mbappe.
Hold on, Joey.
So it ends up being Vinny.
Look at the chat. Chat, y'all talking pure shit. Do y'all know fucking Vinny? Do y'all know fucking Vinny Jr. goal record in finals and semifinals? What are you talking about?
And also, hold on.
Talking about the last. Yo. You know what I realized? When a football player reached the top, everybody now it's the job to try the best to bring them down. Unless it's Messi or Ronaldo. Ever since Messi and Ronaldo, when a player reached the top, everybody's mission now is to try to bring them down and put somebody up. Rodrigo has not scored anywhere near the clutch goals that Vinny Jr. has. Finals, semifinals, big goals, big games. Him alone, in the gym, by himself. Fuck are we talking about? And that was with Benzema on the team and all of that. He was the man. What are we talking about?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
The chat.
No, I get you. I get you.
I get what. Listen. I know what you're saying
it.
about the fit and everything, but to me, what it looks like,
Vinny will also have an enemy in me for life.
Especially in the last 10 games or so, they figured it out. Mbappe and Vinny are world-class players. They'll figure out to play with each other. That's not a problem.
Exactly. It's not a problem.
Hey, pause. That was crazy. But
now you guys are just doing your LA Lakers shit right now. I ain't hearing that shit. This is some LA Lakers. Just putting the two things together. Superstars to put together. That's all you're doing about this shit.
Joey,
come on now.
I haven't even been tagging you in my. I've only been tagging.
I know you haven't, you ass. I know you haven't. I've been noticing it, Jimmy, and I've been just sailing under the wind from it. I've noticed it sail under the wind.
I felt bad though. Brunson fucking bent that ankle last night. That pissed me off, man. I hate when players get injured.
That should have been. It could have been an all-timer game if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah. But back to football. Vinny Jr. is better than fucking Rodrigo, bro. Y'all tripping.
Listen, Joey. My point is, well, not even a point, but just my counter argument to that is, like Daniel was saying, I don't think they'll fail to gel together. I don't think they'll fail to gel together. They're already getting it cracking right now, and I'm pretty sure they'll just keep it pushing. In a media perspective, I can understand that he ends up being the villain, and then they want to sell him for that point. I understand that, but
no, I also think. Here's the thing: there's nobody in world football that's going to actually buy him, other than if Saudi puts a ridiculous bid in for him.
Yeah, that's
the only caveat to that, Dag. Like, I don't expect anyone to actually buy Vinny or them to sell Vinny unless it's a ridiculous bid from Saudi. Like, unless Saudi comes in with like 300 million to try to get him, or 250 million to try.
They would. They'll drop that.
They would go. But that's the only caveat to it. It's like I don't expect it to happen. Unless those guys that do it, right? Like that's. I just think they're kind of stuck. They'll probably get a striker, but I think they're kind of stuck.
Vinny had that issue with some of the Spanish media about
the racism.
Yeah, but that's part for the course. It's Spain, for Christ's sake.
I don't know why. I don't know why we're framing it like Real Madrid is. It's not, to me. It's not being stuck. Like they're 100%. They're gonna win this Champions League this year.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm Daniel. I'm with you.
A Clasico final, man. A Clasico final.
They're gonna win that Champions League.
What is it? How it's gonna be a Clasico final?
I think it's gonna be a Clasico final.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit's gonna be the death of football. again and again.
Barcelona on one side of the table and
shit, Barcelona is still in there, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I forgot these cocksuckers are still in there.
And they on the other side of the table too, Jimmy. They on the other side of the bracket.
I think they're on the other side with Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Liverpool cooked Barcelona.
I don't think with Liverpool. No, because Liverpool, Arsenal, and Madrid are on the same side of their bracket, and it's Inter, Barcelona, and then Bayern on the other side.
Okay.
So
they might make it. I think Bayern might cook them again.
Yeah, but who knows, right? Like that. It's how it all falls.
Yeah, these next couple rounds of Champions League gonna be fire.
This round is a little bit iffy. Like there's a couple games.
Next
round,
the
next round's about
Club
to be crazy.
Bruges and PSV. Like I already knew they was gonna get smoked. I didn't expect them to win. I didn't expect them to win at all. There's a couple of them.
Bruges had a good game with Villa until they just fucked it up for themselves.
But if you ask me going into the game, I would have thought they would have got smoked.
Yeah,
like me personally, yeah, I wouldn't have.
And even the Bayern tie is done with Leverkusen. That's 3-0.
That's 3-0. That's 3-0. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that's done. But it's more than likely done. But it's not. But you know who everybody forgot about? Holy shit! What happened to Paulinho? He went to Bayern and he's sucking shit. Where's he at?
Paulinho. Yeah.
Yeah, where's he at, bro?
Actually, Jimmy, there's a dope clip of Musiala. Musiala has this flick. Musiala has this flick in the last Champions League game against Leverkusen. He flicks it around the guy, bro. It's the most gorgeous touch you'll ever see in football, right? And the ball falls to Paulinho. Wide open net, and he hits the top. He hits the crossbar.
Yeah, I haven't even seen
timing. It would have.
I haven't even seen that. I haven't even seen that. But the fact that I haven't heard his name one time, I know he hadn't been playing like shit this year. Not one fucking time I haven't heard his name. Not one time. And that was a big signing. Not one time have I heard his name, for good or for bad. I'm like, where the fuck is Paulinho? It's crazy because I wanted him too. Nope.
Yeah.
Well, I would still take him back, but you gotta get like 35 million, 40 maybe.
Give or take, yeah.
Jimmy, what you were saying about Paulinho, he's literally not getting played.
Yeah, he's not favored by.
He's not getting
company.
He's not getting game time in the company.
No.
Yo, what's up with this Anselmino getting injured? I just saw now.
Well, is he injured already?
Who cares?
Proper else.
Dude, he was an injury-prone player when he was in Boca. Like,
what
kind of injury?
Don't tell me Flamingo's injured.
Wait, you're telling me we signed yet another injury-prone player? I didn't even realize that.
Sky, you tripping? You acting funny now. We don't need you to act funny. I know you know that he was an injury-prone player. He came off of 2 fucking ACL injuries before he got to Chelsea.
I'm being serious. I knew he had an injury prior to coming, being recorded.
Yeah, he had 2 ACLs, double ACL seriously? On one leg. Yeah.
Oh damn! I'm genuinely being serious. I did not know that.
Wow, that's just
terrible. But that happened after we bought him too. So it was we bought him. He was at Boca. He got injured, and then he got injured again.
Hey, it's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Ian says we're getting Osimhen and Deap. Mark my words. Well,
I'll be real. I wouldn't be upset if you do that and then sell Jackson for 55, 60 mil. I'm not even upset. I'm calm with that.
Can I ask you, man?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh, Jackson and Nkunku.
Oh yeah, and Nkunku.
I feel like that's an inevitable. Like we were always going to sell Nkunku.
He gone.
Yeah, get him gone. Wolfie, what was the question you asked?
Why do you not prefer Osimhen over Gyökeres? I don't understand.
What more of a track record? More proven.
Better aerial threat.
But when you watch
specifically.
But when you watch Osimhen, technically, it doesn't do it for me. First touch.
All right, but we're not necessarily needing a technical striker, though, are we?
Yeah, we just need someone who can bury chances. That's it.
What about that? We have all the technical players in the world right now. And what does that have to do with
technical? We need a bully.
We don't have a technical.
We need an actual bully. And I don't think Gyökeres. The one thing with Gyökeres that I have an issue with, right? And I'll give you the straight up is the league that he plays in, right? Is a league that has shown that it is space oriented. You're gonna get your space. You're gonna get your space to turn. You're get your space to be able to run in. You're going to be able to run into spaces. They're not. You have all the spaces in the world to be able to work with when it comes to Portugal. Of course, you're going to score 40 goals. Darwin Núñez scored nearly 40 goals in Portugal. This is a player that I don't know if it correlates to a Premier League. Nearly.
Do you trust Osimhen's
yeah, bro. That whole league, I just have an issue with that way that league, it's structured to go to the Premier League. If you were telling me that we were playing in the Spanish league or in the German league, that we were getting Gyökeres to be able to play as our number one striker, I would be like, he's gonna cook. He's gonna cook. He's gonna cook in these other leagues. But when it comes to the Prem,
26 goals in 21-22.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's why Liverpool paid so much money for him, Lewis. But that's the whole thing. For me, it's so much more of a risk, in my opinion. Where even in European competitions or in competitive European competitions, Osimhen has shown himself against Premier League clubs. He's actually shown himself against these clubs. The only sample size that we have from it is this year against Arsenal and City. And Arsenal, when he played against Arsenal, he got fucking locked up. And when he played against City, he obviously had the game of his life. Why? Because City left all the space in the world for him to be able to work.
Okay, I hear you. But do you trust Osimhen's finishing, though?
More than I trust what we have currently.
Okay.
His goals per game isn't bad. It's just misses a couple chances and
here's the thing.
My thing with Osimhen, Quilly, is outside of Wolfsburg, where he started his career, he has scored 10+ goals every single team he's played for every single season. Guaranteed.
The guy's proven he's played in multiple leagues. He's gone for a big price tag. So coming to Chelsea for say it was 100 mil or 85 mil wouldn't phase him. The guy's played in Italy, so coming to the pressure.
55 million release clause, bro. It's going to be cheap.
Yeah. So but I'm saying he's had the big price tag. He's had the expectation.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Coming to play for this fan base and we know what our fans are like, what players. He can deal with the abuse because he's dealt with it playing in Italy, playing in the Serie A. He knows what it's like to have expectation on him, bro. The guy is the leader for his country, and he gets abuse when he doesn't perform or the team doesn't perform. When we lost the final last year, he was holding the front of the abuse from the world, not just from Nigeria, because we lost.
True.
He's a leader. He is what we need. I like Gyökeres, but like there's not enough shown for me that he can.
It's just
do
a sample size is so small because he hit so late. You know what I'm saying? He's
no, and for me, Gyökeres, it's outside of just the goals thing. Like performance wise, he does well, but like I don't know if you can do the other stuff that I'm going to need for a Chelsea level striker. I'm going to need like the mentality factor, bro. I need the leadership factor from you. I don't know if Gyökeres can do that.
Like Joey said with the Gyökeres thing as well, like it's a 3-season sample size really. It's that final season in the Championship and then the 2 years at Sporting pretty much is all we've really seen from him to this level. And I think the other thing with Osimhen, just going back to your point, Wolfie, about like technically speaking, aesthetically, like I hear that, and like as someone who reps Jackson highly, we have that with Jackson. Like technically speaking, I think he's at a pretty good level, like, and aesthetically, I think he's decent on the ball. But there are times, and I'm saying this as a guy who backs him and is a fan of him, there are times when you just need a finisher. Like sometimes, especially with the way we play sometimes, of like, I do just need someone to just score at the end of the day. Like I do just need someone to like get on the end in the box.
Wolfie, the big thing that you gotta understand
with the way Osimhen plays, like he has this like, I don't know what the actual term is, but this like center of gravity thing around him, where like Drogba, where he just draws defenders close to him, which then creates more space. So
that's called fear.
It's
called fear.
Exactly.
That's called fear.
It's a gravity. It's a gravity. I use the word magnetism.
Magnet, presence, aura, whatever. We need that, bro. You know the run we went on the last few games, right? You know how teams can disrespect us because we're playing badly and not scoring goals. Imagine if we had an Osimhen that we were still playing badly, but teams can't just chuck an extra player up top because they know we have a gunman up top that can just score out of nowhere, or can create something out of nothing. Look, watch back AFCON, the goals we scored, right? The goals Lookman scored was from Osimhen creating something out of nothing for him.
To me, as long as you have a guy that can be the outlet, like because teams love to press us, like and to try to cause our own mistakes. Imagine Colwell just for a second. Imagine Colwell instead of sitting there looking nowhere to go until the last second he has to make the pass. Imagine instead of that, he has a guy who he could just hit the ball directly to. One time directly to. Instead of making a mistake, no, I'm just hitting it to the guy who I know is going to win his one-on-one duel in the air.
I will just relieve the pressure. And that's what we did with Drogba all the time.
Yeah, that's how teams couldn't press us because we had DDA. If you press us, one ball goes over the top. DDA heads the ball over the top of himself, and there's a runner going past DDA. Always, there was always Frank or fucking Cole running right past DD because they knew DD's gonna win his battle. As long as he wins his battle, I'm running past him and getting that ball.
Yeah, and in this team, you're gonna have a Palmer or a Madueke making those runs beyond.
Neto is going to be phenomenal crossing in those areas. Sancho gets more space to operate. Like
when I watch the center backs,
I gotta head out of here though, guys. Take it easy.
All right, big up, man. Big up, Joey.
When I look at the center backs in this league, right? What Van Dijk, Konate, Saliba, Gabriel. Aside from that, a lot of the okay. I thought that was gonna be Christian. Okay, like even those four I've mentioned that we're saying are world class. I've seen Jackson bully these guys. I've seen Osimhen bully Van Dijk when Napoli played them a few years ago in the Champions League. Like these guys can be got at as long as you have a top guy on top.
No, I agree. Prime, no, you're spitting, but like we don't have that same strength now. Absolutely, I'm not comparing them the same, but like you said, Jackson has shown that he can have some form of physical presence with these defenders. but we don't use that to our advantage. Like we don't have those runners that make those runs. So like that's I don't want to say fear because I don't hold on, Scott. I don't want to say that's my fear with getting an Osimhen, that our manager is too stubborn to fucking switch up how he wants to play, right? But in the sense of like playing to his strength, like we see Nico bullying the shit out these dudes, and we're hooping it up to him, and he's able to carry the team up. He's able to progress the team on his own, but he has nobody willing, or not nobody willing, but nobody instructed to give him support. So in terms of bringing in Osimhen to do the same thing, absolutely, it's a good thing. We can use it to our advantage. But will this manager switch it up so that we use that to our advantage?
I think he will, because
you have to, right? But you're not doing it now.
No, but we've seen at certain times this season that we've played in that way, but we just not been able to take advantage of it because of the players that we've had.
Mm-hmm. Also, I think
Man City first game of the season, bro, when we were 1-0 down, we had 2 beautiful crosses in the box that no one took advantage of. If we have someone in the box there, if the game's 1-1 and all of a sudden it's a different game. There have been moments this season where the game could have been different if we just had a presence up there. If we had someone to just either score or just create the space for someone else to be able to score and take advantage of.
Yeah,
you know how much better
like I'm saying, I'm
agreeing.
I'm agreeing. It's this, bro. We saw it in the beginning, even in the preseason.
Yeah,
with this, it was always going to be the same thing, and then he carried it on. At least it's not like Poch, where we saw something good in the preseason, and then he's completely turned on to something random bullshit. But in terms of the play style that we're seeing, like, use the players to. I'm not gonna lie, like these past 2 games have been a complete revelation. Like it's been a complete revelation. Like, thank fuck. At least he knows that when his back is against the wall, he's gonna have to turn. He's gonna have to do something. Pause.
I get what you're saying, Dad. But like that will but for me, my hope, or I just feel like or think that once you give with better players, he will, like, he's not going to be as stubborn.
He will see the light.
What they can. Because at a certain point, you can't say you want to play style A when you know the quality you have at your disposal is more so suited towards a B or a C, or like sometimes you gotta let these forwards just play.
But that's not the type of manager he is. So I don't think he will change. I don't think he has to change.
No.
I don't think he has to change if we get Osimhen, because I think all it requires, right, is, okay, he may not drop as deep as Jackson does. I don't think that's an issue, because then in my mind, cool, that just means Palmer and whoever the other 10 is has to do just a bit more on the ball, which in Palmer's case, he should be able to do. He's shown he can. And whoever the other number 10 is, whether it's, what's his face, Enzo playing there, whether it's whoever, right, Santos. Yeah. To me, both of those guys have shown they can do more with on the ball. So I don't think that's necessarily an issue. I think that
Frankfurt, or not Frankfurt, at Leicester, Daka wasn't dropping deep as much.
Oh no, no, both their strikers that they had that played the majority of their games were Daka and Vardy, and both of those guys are getting behind kind of guys. So I don't think, as I said, he has to change anything. And I think the difference with the Osimhen and the Jackson thing is, again, as much as I like Jackson, I think Osimhen will have the A, gravitas, and B, the ego, for lack of a better term, where if he does do that holding up thing and no one's giving him support, he will tell them what he thinks of them. Whereas I don't think Jackson will, because of like the age thing, and also just like the I think his standing within the game and stuff like that. He just doesn't come across as a type of guy to do that. Like,
it's also not his like mentality. Jackson's not.
Whereas Osimhen, to me, will do that, and I want him to do that. If he's holding the ball up and players aren't giving him options, I want him screaming at them.
Also, Maresca has spoken a lot this season about leadership. He wants Reece to step up, Enzo, Colwell, Caicedo. He wants more leadership in the team. You're not going to pass up an Osimhen, bro. He is a leader, bro. You can't pass him up. And bro, I know those crosses from Reece James. Oh my god!
Just those crosses in general, bro. Like,
to have someone who can actually score a goal aerially would just be nice to see.
Hey, we're gonna see Neto and Sancho ball out, man.
I've seen a comp of like Gusto and Reece James crossing over the timeline, and like I get it, they're both amazing at it, and we do miss the crosses, but like, who are we crossing to?
Listen, in 5 years' time, 6 years' time, I'm gonna need a reporter to genuinely ask these fucking sporting directors the question of why the fuck we didn't get him this previous summer. Like it just there is no
thing, bro.
Yeah, there is no.
You sign me Neto and
there is no. Yeah, it just doesn't. It's a fucking
we
layup.
Know why we didn't get Osimhen. He didn't fit the wage structure.
But that's not. That doesn't make sense.
We've had this conversation. Yeah, we've had this conversation before.
It doesn't make sense.
The wage bill and it's fine. Like,
because they're going to do it. They're going to break the wage structure.
So at some point you have to break the wage bill because at some point there comes a player where you have to break it for if they're going to improve your team that much. Like that's just how it is in all sports, really. Like if there's just a guy that is gonna make your team better. I've said it before. I'll keep saying it. No one in world football gives any sort of shit that Erling Haaland is on like what 500 grand a week at this point. Does anyone give a shit? Can I ask a question? Does anyone care that Benzema's on like $1 million a week in Saudi? No one gives a
4 million.
No one cares. Single iota. No one cares. The only reason why fans, what Haaland? There you go. No, do you think City fans care? No, because he helped them win a treble, helped them win the Champions League for the first time. No one gives a shit. No one like the only reason United fans care that they had like Sancho on like 350 or whatever he was on because he wasn't performing. So remember, no one gives a shit if he's performing. We only cared that Lukaku was on so much because he was terrible.
Even Salah, Salah, they were trying to argue up and down that he didn't deserve this deal.
Bro, so long as the player's performing and your team's winning, no one cares, bro. I'll be real.
Like the wage structure is eventually going to be broken. So there's the stubbornness. The stubbornness.
Do you remember when
your argument? Like at least we built the base of it now.
Like Lewis, remember when Arsenal sold Aubameyang and Arsenal fans like Igal were given the bullshit of, oh, we have a wage structure now, no one's going to go above a certain price, and they broke down Havertz.
But that's what I'm saying. And like Lewis, what you were saying that like you can't do that for every single player, right? Like you can't go 300k for every player. You shouldn't have to. That's what United do, and that's stupid. But I'll be real. If you get Osimhen coming in going, I want 300k, and you give it to him, you like if some let's just say, okay, Jackson goes, okay, I know I want 300k. What? No. What have you done?
Yeah, it could only be.
Hold on, Lewis. You see, this is hold on. We're not even.
They're gonna go. Oh, I want 300k. Okay, cool. What have you done? I've scored 14 goals. Sit down. I want to leave. Leave then, bro. Like I want 300k or I'll leave. Cool. There's the door.
And that's how it leaves. Like it goes on a like.
Yes, Scott. I won't lie. You've sold me. I hear it.
Exactly, bro. It's on a hierarchy thing. Like if you're bringing in someone to be arguably our best player or one of our best players, one of our like leaders, part of the captaincy like club or whatever, like you have to give them that money.
Pay him that, yeah. Show it, yeah.
No, because like, ultimately only two people can ask for increases based off that, and that's it.
Is the Club World Cup gonna be
Palmer and Caicedo? They're the only two people who could look at that and be like, "Yo, give me an
Palmer." And even Palmer right now doesn't deserve that increase yet.
Yeah, he's not performing.
So
over the 2 years, I'd hear it. Just get yourself back up to form first.
Yeah, but and that's my point. No one can argue. Only Caicedo could maybe argue if we bring in an Osimhen.
Is the Club World Cup gonna?
And Caicedo, give him whatever he wants.
This financial year.
And also, I'll be honest. I think we're in a position where like we said, like who's asking for an increase in wages right now?
A few months.
I genuinely don't think. Again, like we said, outside of Caicedo, I don't think there's a single person in the team asking for an increase in wages. And if they are, they're high. Like they are smoking. They're asking for an increase.
Even like Palmer asking for an increase on this form is very Mason Mount.
Yeah, even Palmer wouldn't ask though. He's self-aware. He is.
To be fair, even if Palmer does, right? Palmer at least I'll be like, okay, like it depends what they're on as well. Like because Palmer's only on like 100. Like he's not on that much, is he?
He's on like 110, I think.
Oh, if he wants to increase, cool. I'm more than happy to increase him from like 110 to like 140. Oh, cool. Give him a like extra 20k a year or something, like or a week. Sorry, so 150. That's fine. That doesn't break the bank. Like, I think what we've done, and this is where the wage bill does work, is like, okay, if certain guys want an increase, if they only want a little increase, like a 10k or 15k,
don't they have the clause? I don't want to call it a clause, but remember when if they get Champions League, they have the percentage.
The 30% increase. Everyone gets that. Yeah.
That's exactly. So it's like that's already that's what y'all agreed to. So it's like it's not
Sean, it won't be long, but I'm giving you a 1 minute timeout. Please think about what you just said.
Hold on, Hold on. The Club World Cup, does it go into this financial year?
This is a 1 minute.
No, next year.
Yeah, it'll go into next year.
It's going into next year's. Okay, all right.
Because that'll be when the tournament ends, isn't it?
Yeah, so the
Lewin, she didn't time him out, man. He still commented.
Yeah, the financial it'll go into next year's because it'll be after July 1st we get the money.
Okay.
I think the 50 mil. I think the 50 mil will count towards this year because I think we've already had that.
Bro, the way we're just scamming money.
Because if that's like it's reported that it's going to be pretty much the same as being in the Champions League or going far in the Champions League, but basically because of the time, yes. But in terms of, they said it was around the same of going far in the Champions League and going far in the Club World Cup. So the argument for FFP and not being able to afford it, like, that doesn't really make sense neither. Like there's opportunities that you should understand that it's like you already set a good basis. The basis was these long contracts and the percentage increases, right?
100%.
So once you get these big players, right, there needs to be an understanding of the age, right? Of the age of where he's at. Him being 28, of course, you're going to have to be more lenient to the money that he's going to get. And everyone else will have to understand that. You can't be a 23-year-old saying, yeah, I deserve just as much as the 28-year-old. Because you're going to be able to make more. You're going to be able to make more over your career. So in terms of being able to argue, like the other players being able to argue that they deserve the same kind of increases, you're going to have a hard time arguing that when it's a striker that's bagging 15 to 20 goals. You're going to have a hard time arguing.
It's self-awareness, but I think as well, like, it's what we said about the Club World Cup is like, so I said earlier, like, we got 50 mil just for appearing in it. Cool. You sell some Cobham youngster, like, or tell Kellyman to kick rocks, sell him for like 15 million. That's Osimhen paid for. You didn't have to sell anyone. You didn't have to do anything. Or sorry, you had to sell one Cobham player. Cool. Like, and you paid for Osimhen. Then let's just say, again, we have no idea. You get 150 or whatever it is for getting into the next round, which we should do. We got a piss easy group. Cool. That's a goalkeeper and centre back paid for. Top goalkeeper, top centre back paid for. There you go. Sorted. You didn't sold one player. You didn't have to do anything else. Like it's bro, this summer with the Club World Cup and the money we should get should be a layup for them.
Give or take, yeah.
It's the biggest layup they've ever had in terms of money.
Oh yeah, 1 billion.
Outside of maybe that first summer.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not this first summer. The summer where we signed Caicedo.
Oh yeah, it's no excuse, no doubt, in terms of all that money you're talking about.
Yeah, because if we win, like, we've got more money, and if we lose, you lot have failed. Start spending some more money. Either way, I can't be asked for any more bullshit this summer.
Nope.
Like the last summer was bad enough. This January's just pissed me off.
And also, players that we're scouting, please don't scare us by including shit players in the scout report. I can't do another window where Chelsea fans are trying to convince us to sign Garnacho. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Disgusting.
Oh, don't worry, it's coming, man.
People trying to tell me, oh, I can see it, 1v1 demon. Okay, man.
How many games?
United was the problem. We'll save another United winger.
Yeah,
I want to check something. I just want to check something.
We already have a one.
Although there was that in the no account, Patty Altman that said we're still looking at Mino.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's because Mino wants a new contract or whatever, and let's see how that pans out.
Bro, this Garnacho motherfucker hasn't scored a goal since November.
Yeah, he's like 0016 or 17 or
16, 18.
Yeah, so he's 0016 and you got Hoyland's like 0021.
Yeah, Flola speaks about it a lot.
Hold up, I want to see what is
Oh, fun stat about Garnacho.
Bro, the last team this guy scored against was Leicester. And what?
No, not even score. Not even score. Tariq George has only made 3 appearances in the Prem for us. He has as many assists as Garnacho. Tariq George.
Well, Tariq George, huh?
Baller.
Yeah, that's why I said when I saw the links to Garnacho, I said we have Tariq George at home.
I'm not gonna lie, I turned off the video every time somebody mentioned his name.
Who?
Yeah.
Garnacho. I was not gonna be susceptible to any kind of.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad Keyshawn brought that up. Anthony has one goal off totaling Garnacho's tally from this season, goal scoring tally this season in the league. At Real Betis, by the way.
At Real Betis,
Anthony, at Betis is 1 goal of totaling Garnacho's league tally from this season.
My word.
He's got 2 goals in 5 games in the league. He needs 1 more and he's totaled it. Yeah, he's terrible. And you got morons like who trying to convince us he's good and tell him we should sign it.
Garnacho is in the 29th percentile for non-penalty goals, the 27th percentile for assists, and expected assist goals.
I thought you were talking about.
This gets worse and worse.
No, we know where it is from.
Bro, you got that guy trying to convince us that this guy's good.
This guy is in the 8th percentile for progressive passes. How are you in the 8th percentile? What? 8th percentile, 42nd percentile for successful take-ons.
Can someone explain to me how is this guy in the 98th percentile for touches in the box and has 3 goals in the league? Make it make sense. What?
Step over.
Bro, what is this guy doing in the box?
Percentile for shots total.
And has 3 goals, 3 goals.
29th for non-penalty goals.
That's disgusting. That's disgraceful. Hey, if any Chelsea fan wanted him and was actively advocating for him to sign, you're an enemy of progress. You're not a fan. You're an enemy of progress. Of the football club.
And whoever wanted to bring this guy to Chelsea and our board needs to be taken out, tarred, feathered, and whipped 50 times.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed there isn't a shots on target stat.
And whatever Chelsea fan that backed Poch on this panel, hey, burn in the pits. Hey, Lewis, put him on big screen. Please. Pass it. Burn. I dare you to lie in support, Poch. I dare you to lie. It's Ramadan. I dare you to lie.
Why are you trolling, man? Why?
Why are you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you, Ty?
Yeah.
So Garnacho has a 34% shooting accuracy in the league. I don't know if that's all seasons or the last one. But I have to check.
Penguino said Factor's camera zoomed in. And I said that. Yeah, it did. I know.
Mustard.
Man has a 12.9% cross accuracy.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a little high.
Bro, he is so ass, man. Like, it gets worse.
12.9. A 12.9 cross accuracy. I thought it'd be a little.
23 shots on target, which is relatively, apparently high.
89%.
High expected goals were 3 goals.
Man has 4 successful crosses in 20-something games.
What? 4 successful crosses in 20 what games?
Bro, what?
This brother's fucking cheeks, man.
He's so shit.
And Scott,
wait. How many has attempted? It doesn't have attempted.
I don't care, bro. He could have attempted 4.
He's got 12.9% cross accuracy.
You know, it being Garnacho, that 3%.
He's probably attempted about 40 something.
Nah. You know those 3 crosses those 4 crosses he successfully attempted. You know, at least 2 of them were shots that he fucked up.
Look at the dribble success rate. Oh, brother.
It's 34. What the fuck?
A 29% success rate. He does nothing but shoot.
And can't score.
Well, he does try to cross, but he can't do that either.
He's basically a Westbrook.
Defending guard.
Ranson and them man talking about he should play for Osasuna or he will be his facts. But like this guy wouldn't start for Betis right now. Deep that.
Nope.
Wait, Patrick, did you say he's a Westbrook?
Look at that, bruv. All it is shot attempts.
Yeah, Westbrook. He's a Westbrook, basically. It's dribble Merton.
He's a Westbrook.
He is a Westbrook.
Oh my goodness, man. Look, that's why I've got no faith in the people above us.
Yeah, man. But this fan base wants to advocate for Garnacho. You want to advocate to bring back Mudryk. All right.
Disgusting behavior.
Funnily enough, I think Garnacho's got the highest shots on target percentage for United. But they must all be P-rollers.
Of course he does. He plays every game. Like, who else you have that is supposed to have the most shots on target? You think it's going to be Hoyland?
We're also talking about one of the worst. Like,
I was going to say Erasmus, but maybe
worst
not.
teams in the league.
Yeah, has to be.
Fucking joke. This is what we spent all of January focusing on.
Oh, for fuck.
Win Stanley, man. Stuart.
I was going to say, like, also, Prime, of what you just said, that's not a massive achievement. We're talking about a team that scored less goals than Wolves this season.
No, I know. That's what I said. Like, what? Hoyland's supposed to have the most shots on target. Of course it's Garnacho. He plays every game.
Fucking bums, man.
So that we don't go in for him again.
Disgraceful behavior.
Well, he came to the bridge. Well, his agent did, so there's going to be some sort of talks.
He came to the bridge. He came to the bridge. Alejandro Garnacho.
Fucking jokers. Fucking stupid, man.
Bro, how, like, God was born in Argentina, grew up in Spain. Like,
yeah.
I don't get it, man. How was he allowed to be produced through the academy, bro? Because he's such an English footballer.
No, he's not even English.
He's not even.
No, yeah, I'll be so honest. This dude is definitely from like camp, like not Cameroon.
Not English. Let me say like British, because like if he was like Scottish or Welsh or something.
No, he's
like,
definitely Irish, man.
No, Prime. I'm
no, I'll be honest. There are Irish
bro. We have gifted this game McGeady, bro. Have some respect. And
Prime. That's what I was about to say, bro. There are better Scottish and Irish wingers than this, brother. Like that's what I'm saying. He's definitely, bro. He's definitely from the back arse end of Asia or something. Like he's not
Rocco Vata is a better winger than Garnacho.
Bro, he's definitely like from China or something.
Bro,
like
nothing, bro.
Bro,
Garnacho ain't starting in the electricity league. Is all I know.
Nope.
Don't laugh, Scott. Don't laugh.
You know what? Yeah, he might not be good enough for Shamrock. I hear it.
Well, his man said might. All right.
I might. Like Dewsbury Hall did score against you lot, but
Dewsbury Hall's a better player.
Hey, Dewsbury Hall's won a league title, man. Respect Dewsbury Hall.
What league title?
The championship. He's talking about the championship.
Oh, that's a championship. Standards.
So yeah, yeesh.
Just quickly to me about standards.
I mean, yeah, he did stand.
Master.
What is this new gimmick that you have, Vata?
I'm intrigued.
Basically, he heard Kendrick at the Super Bowl. He's hooked. I respect it.
Nah, it's not because of that. The woman he likes is a Kendrick fan. That's why he's
No. It's just a Super Bowl, man.
Okay.
Well, man's saying no. I said, oh, sorry. So it's crazy for me to think that you would do something just for a woman. Really?
No. Super Bowl, man.
Cool.
This time, Super
Lewis,
Bowl.
remember when he super chatted on Hussam's channel that about you know why I support Poch? Remember when he did that?
Yep.
Ah, cool.
There's a little laugh.
You wouldn't do something for a woman, right?
That's the trademark Pata laugh, man.
Yes, it is.
Just quickly, anyone got any thoughts about Lukaku running his mouth about Chelsea?
I don't care.
Not really, he's just irrelevant, isn't he?
What do you say? Load it up.
What do you say?
England, they had the wrong perception. For them, I was lazy, and I never reacted to attacks, to criticism. I speak very little. I let things happen. I'm someone who does his job and then goes home to his children. In Italy, the judgment has turned 180 degrees. I'm a worker.
Huh?
So basically, Lukaku said, like, I never react to attacks, to criticism. I speak very little, and I choose to let things happen. And then there was also a little piece about, where was it? Wasn't alone at Chelsea. Obra and Ziyech were also out of the project. They made us change a youth locker room. Business, the club tells you it doesn't want you anymore, and it's often where you'll end up. But if you want to leave, even for serious reasons, you don't have the option. They'll drag it out until the last moment, and they'll wear you down.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's waffling about, but like, who cares? He don't play for us anymore.
He's definitely looking for clicks, man.
Max, he made his decision to down tools. So
I was wondering when he'd start talking about Chelsea. He spent the longest saying, "Oh, I'm going to explain my side of the story in due time," and you still didn't do it. All you did was just say, there was another piece where he's talking about how I think Tuchel said to him, you either learn to play hold up or you don't play for me at all. And then Conte's taught him it and Tuchel hasn't. It's like, you weren't good and you were a bit fat, in all honesty.
Hey, don't worry, Lukaku. It wasn't your fault. It was the fans.
I didn't say that. It was Graham Potter.
I didn't say you said that.
Okay. Cool.
I was making a joke.
The reference you were trying to make.
I know. I was making a joke about that.
Honestly, man,
no one laughed.
But yeah, Lukaku is the definition of how do I word this? You know when a woman goes to like a different country or a town and thinks it just wipes clean her track record. That's what Lukaku is, bro.
Oh,
He's playing in Italy, wipes clean what he's done. Now we know what you've done, bro.
I'm a hoe in one country, a housewife in another. I hear it. I hear it.
Yes.
That is Lukaku, man. Shout out to Flawless, generational badge kisser.
Bro, Lukaku is one of those that all my exes were toxic. All right, bro. All right, Lukaku.
Generational badge kisser.
They were all the problem, not me.
Yeah.
Facts.
Chelsea abused me.
That's the easiest way to put it. I mean,
that
brother came back talking about I have unfinished business, this and that, and then he decided to just come on.
Yeah.
Like that,
random interview for no reason.
Like that, there's so many steps where he went wrong before he could do anything else.
And now he's back with his sugar daddy Conte.
Yeah, thank you, Conte, for saving us, man. Thank you, Conte. Proper Chelsea.
Antonio.
He's gonna be defending Conte like Mikel and Drogba do now. In the future.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah. Conte's his daddy. Word to
in 20 years when Conte gets
when the leaks come out, when the Italian leaks come out.
Oh, Conte didn't say anything to me. He said I was his favorite monkey.
Yeah. He said I was his favorite specimen.
Conte said to me, dance, monkey, dance. He loved my culture.
He said I was his favorite tool.
I was his favorite
warrior.
We'll always just dance around the word, and then Prime will be like, "Fuck it."
Wait, what word?
Straight on it.
What word? What word did I say?
The baboon.
I didn't say baboon.
Yeah, you know what you said, bro.
Yeah,
I said monkey. Oh, we're not allowed to say that word in 2025.
What Tim's said? What from that interview? There's not even really a point. Like that stuff was from 3 years ago, and we know what the fucker said anyway. Don't worry, Lautaro. I'm coming back.
Lautaro, you know.
We cussed out Tuchel's style of play. Then Tuchel changed his style of play to suit you, and you were stinky as shit.
Yeah. Now,
listen, big up to those players. Big up to the players that understand that they were a dog shit at a club, so they shut up and move the fuck on. Can we give a shout out to those players? Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Well, why do you hang on? No, not him. He spoke about the club after he.
Oh
left,
yeah,
he
he cussed out Tuchel. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him.
What did he say?
He blamed Tuchel for his Chelsea spell not working because he bought Lukaku after he helped us.
Oh
win the
yeah, I
Champions
remember
League.
he said that. You know what?
Yeah, bun him.
You know what? Tuchel's
yeah, there we
England.
go. There's one.
Hey, Tuchel managing England. Fuck Tuchel, man. Fuck him.
I can't wait. I can't wait
to see. To Chilwell, he ain't said shit. He's just kept his head down.
I can't wait.
Same with Koulibaly. Same with Koulibaly.
Yeah,
Tuchel
as well.
Bro, I'll be real. This fan base called him nigga Bali. He has a right to say whatever he wants about this. He has a right. Yes, they did. He has a right to say what he wants.
Him that?
He has every right to say what he wants. I'm sorry.
I've never seen anyone call him that.
Nigga Bali is crazy.
I've only heard Arsenal fans racially abuse him, if anyone.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna pretend Chelsea fans wouldn't. Okay.
Right. Wouldn't or did is like very different.
Two different things, yeah.
They did, but
yeah, man.
All right, cool. Lewis protecting Chelsea fans again. All
right. I'm asking who said it.
Yo, y'all got a clip, Lewis. Y'all got a clip.
Doesn't matter. Fine, protect the fan base, Lewis. Is fine, man.
This gaslighter, man.
Protect the fan base.
This guy, bro.
They still won't respect you as a vlogger about protecting it.
I already know they never will. That's all good. I now live the gimmick. I do the vlogging up to 11 now. I wave the camera up in the air and all that. I hold that. Yeah. Not even the week's days. It was on the day of the final.
That's a
and
joke.
They made fun of him live on air that people say he plays like he's wearing Timbs. I've never seen that.
Oh, wait. How would people say I'm just inventing new slurs? We're pretending people didn't. That wasn't said. Okay.
I've never seen any. I've never even seen that slander name.
Okay. All right. Never mind. All right. Anyway, what's everyone's thoughts about Leicester?
Yep. Oh,
yeah. Look, we got to. I don't see it any other way. We're winning it, but we're probably going to give up a goal.
Oh,
yeah, we're winning 4-0 again. Up the Chelsea.
Speaking of winning, our under 21s are losing 1-0 to Ipswich.
Oh, get Kellyman on.
That's your academy, people. Yeah, that's your academy.
Yeah, that brother.
Yeah. My academy doesn't lose, man. But...
The what? Oh, fuck you know. Oh boy.
Shouldn't be worried. By the way.
I don't know.
So what? I mean,
I lost $50 in the fucking Copenhagen game because we couldn't score in the first half.
Ouch.
It was plus 700 for us to score one fucking goal. For us to be up one goal.
What? How much you lose?
I only lost $50, but it was up. It was plus 700. Plus 7 fucking hundred for a +1 spread for us to be up 1-0 in the first half. But we couldn't score. Shit's insane.
Oh, fuck that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say I was trying to figure out who fumbled it. No one did. We didn't even make any chances for that.
No, we didn't. It was just
sideways.
It literally.
Yeah, sideways.
They were dangling the carrot in front of my hats. Man.
Fucking shit. Right, I'm gonna wrap this stream up though. We've been going for about 3 hours. It's been a really, really great stream, but I'm gonna wrap this and step out for a little bit. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in though. We will be back live tomorrow. Early hate watch settings. Yes, guys, I will be up for the early kickoff. It's Forest City. I have to. But yeah, Nottingham Forest versus City hate watch tomorrow. Let's hope we can get a draw. Big up to everybody. Like, subscribe.
Can I play something before we end?
Yes. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Are you going to share screen or send it to me?
It's very evil look on his face.
On my face.
I appreciate you having me on, bro.
Yo, Wolfie, big up, man. You're always welcome on. If anything, I'll add you into the group chat.
Love that. Mandem, see you later.
Oh, I already did add you.
Yo, big up, Wolfie. Take care, brother.
Bless up, man.
Hold on. Don't share my screen yet.
Please don't tell me you're going to show that Tony's clip.
No, I don't know what that one is. But No.
Ready?
Lewis, yeah.
Oh, what's this?
Have you shared my screen?
Yeah. You're all good. Cool. All right, they might not even be able to see it, but
this guy's on his knees for Pochettino to drop points.
One time.
That
was your bottle, G.
Though.
Yeah! Expansion! You know! Mauricio Pochettino! Expansion! You know! Mauricio Pochettino! Expansion! You know! Mauricio Pochettino! Sexual!
Man changes his vibe like them. Yeah, champions of Europe.
This guy.
Oh, good fucking times, man.
Hey, yeah.
I haven't been able to say champions of Europe in fucking years, bro. Wait, UCL for the third time. We'll run it.
Hey, Melo, suck your mum.
Yeah. So, yeah. I actually, I'm just thinking. I should have sent that to you when Poch got sacked. I forgot I had that.
Hey, it's Carl. You probably have so many clips. I don't blame you.
Yes,
hey, speaking of clips, I can bring up other stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. I got a few more minutes. Fuck it, run it.
Oh, what's another one?
Let's see what I can find.
This man's got knock off.
You're a nasty, you know that? You're nasty.
You're muted, Prime.
Oh yeah, you are on mute. No, he knows on mute. All right, cool. Let us know when the share screen's up.
Prime clips. You guys, they just created your own segment.
What on earth, man?
Up the shelves. Smash the likes as well, just quickly. Yeah. Have we hit 200 likes?
Somebody rate, please.
Let's get to 200. What was that?
Is there someone to rate you, or are you gonna rate someone?
Yeah. Who's live that we like? Monts. I'll send everyone to Monts. Has he just started his stream? Yeah, he has. He has about 25 minutes ago. Cool. He's still going. Oh shit! Here we go. Mello, I understand. And they'll be so real, I guess.
That's a social media derby.
All right. Are you ready, Prime? Prime.
This guy's frozen, man.
Prime.
Oh, I was muted. Oh, I put my thumbs up. Oh, I have the thing up. I didn't know.
Oh my god, man.
Shut up, Fatter. I'll bring up another clip of you. Anyways.
What? Oh my god, you're joking! You're fucking joking! This is a fucking robbery! They're fucking robbing us! They're taking our souls! These fucking piece of shit! The fucking refs are against us! The Premier League is against us! I'm fucking telling you! They're fucking against us! We win a fucking game! They fucking do it to us
send me that.
every fucking time! They gave Leonard a red card! They gave Leonard a red card! They fucking gave the goalkeeper a red card! You're fucking joking! You're joking! No! How are you giving a goalkeeper a red card? He didn't touch it with his hand! Are you fucking joking? Are you fucking joking? This is a fucking disgrace! It's a fucking disgrace! This guy! Oh my god, this fucking referee! What the fuck is... Who the fuck is this referee? Who the fuck is this referee? Fucking Craig Paulson! Craig motherfucking Paulson!
Right, send that to us up, please.
Yeah, please.
What the hell is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, this is early days.
Need that.
That's early days, Igal.
I can't figure it out.
Nothing's changed. Oh, nothing's changed.
What's changed?
Hey. And you know what's funny? I didn't even know I had that. I just typed in Igal.
You have got files with people's names.
I didn't even know I had that. I just typed in Igal.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, we're going to wrap it up now, though. I got to step out. Smash the likes. Head over to Big Six Bants. type in what a UCL because they've got Arsenal fans on there, and we'll see you all soon. Big up, everybody. Blue.